Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 4 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope you're well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on with Saturday morning stream. If you missed Saturday morning stream, we actually made quite a bit of progress with Noae, it felt like anyway. We learned more about engraving and how we can make a weapon stronger. We also managed to upgrade some weapons. And then we also learned more about Noae's story and her past, before we eventually went and tried to take down Wada Karataki, which we did. It took a couple of attempts. Trying to stick to the shadows in a built-up area like a castle is pretty tricky, as it turns out. So I wouldn't say it was our best assassination ever, but we managed it in the end, and that's what's important. So we took him out, and that is both of those down, both of the two people that we thought were responsible for Noae's father's death. But then there was one more person that was involved that we weren't 100% aware of, the leader of the Onryo, and it turned out to be the one person that's been rampaging through the province and having this war. Nobunaga, I think his name is. So we have teamed up with someone else, and we're going to try and take him down today. That's where the story is kind of at. But we've got his son, is it his son or his son-in-law, is meant to be helping us, and we've already met him, and he's not a very nice person. Whether he betrays us or not, I'm not too sure. I've got a feeling he's going to turn on us at some point, because that's the way he comes across. But time will tell to see if I'm right or not. Let's see if that's playing out the way I think it will. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if I'm right or not, to be fair. It's one of those, I'm guessing, at the end of the day. But it's just the way it comes across. But yeah, that's where we're at with the story. We still haven't unlocked Yasuke yet. He is still waiting for us to be able to use him. I really honestly thought we'd be able to use him by now. But yeah, they were definitely keeping it till later on, it seems, before you can actually use him. Which it'll be interesting when we get to him. I'd love more. My biggest issue with Yasuke is I just want to know his story, his backstory, why, how did he team up with Noae? I want that connection to be explained really well, and that's what I'm hoping for when we finally do unlock the ability to use him. But time will tell. So we've got 3.5 hours today to see how much more we can do. Also, if you haven't seen the schedule for this week, it went live yesterday at 1 PM GMT for the video community post last night for the live stream times as well. As voted for by you guys, a vote a little while back, Assassin's Creed Shadows is our main priority now until it's done. So 5 days a week we are streaming Shadows. 3 morning streams, 2 afternoon streams, as voted for by you guys. That is the plan. I think I've done everything. I'm just going to check where my boy is and see if he's near there. Nearly at school. Let's load in and see how far through we are. Belly of the Beast is the mission we're on. An eye for an eye. The time has come. Noae sets out to avenge her father's death by slaying Oda Nobunaga, leader of the Shin Bakufu. I don't know if that's how you say it. Rubbish pronunciation. We're 12 hours and 39 minutes in, and as I say, we're still not seen or used Yasuke yet. There we go. 12 hours and 39 minutes. 15 hours, maybe we get to start using him. I don't even know how much we're going to use him and how much we're going to use Noae. Obviously, we're playing canon mode, so it will make us play the character it should play at that point. I'm assuming, anyway. Okay, my boy is nearly at school, so I wanted to check. We'll have a quick look at stats and stuff first before we crack on. So, let's have a look. So, currently, the mission we're on is Belly of the Beast. As I say, we've met the son-in-law. He's not a particularly nice person. I think it's either son or son-in-law. I'm not too sure which one. We now need to go and retrieve the papers to allow us access to where he is. And that sounds really simple, but it's not. We've got to go and get the real papers somehow. So we can gain entry to the palace, essentially, where Nobunaga is. In terms of what we're currently using and where we're currently level 11, we've got our Death Whisperer legendary Kusarigama, We were testing that out. It's not bad. Between that and the katana, I think the suits are better, but I still prefer the Tanto. We've got Shinobi's Fury, which leveled up yesterday on Saturday to actually be at our level at the time. We also leveled up our Blessing as well for a trinket. We're currently using the Shrouded Shinobi robes for armor. We do need better armor. That's one thing we are lacking at this point. And Tamakichi's hood is our epic headgear so far as well. Mastery wise, I don't really know if we're saving anything. We've got 5 knowledge points needed for next rank up, as we are currently knowledge rank 2. We've unlocked some skills in everything really. Not so much here though. This is something I maybe need to look at and see if we can make the weapon slightly better, to be fair. But I also need to remember, because it doesn't give you that thing, is we actually unlocked a skill of our Tanto, and I don't use it. So while holding R1 or R2, press circle and direction to leap toward the target. I need to remember to do that in a fight. Although hopefully we stay out of fighting as much as possible. We also unlocked double assassination. And we also unlocked something else. We unlocked Volt as well, although I've not really used it yet. Oh, tools, that was it. We'd unlocked a brand new tool, the Shuriken. These are used to deal damage, but it's also used to distract guards and damage the environment, so pots that blow up and stuff like that. So we have those to use as well now in our arsenal of weapons. Objective wise, obviously we're on the main mission there. We did finish Noae's story, or backstory. Nothing else has come up now for that, and we've got some new missions by new different people we'll have a look at when we go and do them, I think. Right, let me just see if my boy's at school, and then we shall crack on. He should be there by now. Although he may forget to message as he has done on occasion. But how was everyone's weekend? I hope it was really good. It was unusual to stream on Saturday, and I really pushed myself last week in terms of we streamed for longer. On day of release, we did 6 hours. We did a 4.5 hour stream on Saturday. So I really pushed myself over the weekend and last week. I'm feeling it, but not as much as I thought I would. I think we managed, especially with the changing painkillers and stuff. The drowsiness is still bad, but we are managing as best as possible, I think, at this point. Which is good. That's what we like. Managing is better than nothing. Right, I don't think my little boy's going to message me, which is fine. As long as he's at school, that's the main thing. I can see he is. Right, so we need to go and get these papers and do it so discreetly if possible. Oh, there's actually something there. Before we... Can I do it from here? No. So these are icons that tell us about the location normally and give us information. And this is Kyoto. This is going to tell us all about Kyoto. We always read these. For those who haven't joined us before, we do read all the things to do with cultural discovery, as I think it does add a massive amount of backstory to the game. We might as well do the knowledge point while we're here for 3 lost pages as well, while we're in the shrine. But first of all, let's have a look at Kyoto and learn a little bit more about this place. So I'm just double checking he hasn't messaged. It's unusual for him to forget, although he did the other day and I panicked and had to ring the school and everything else. Kyoto was founded in 794 under the name Heian Kyo. Again, apologies for pronunciation, it's always horrendous, I know. The capital of peace and tranquility. Its ancient name was gradually abandoned during the 13th century in favour of Kyoto, which simply means the capital. In the 16th century, it was also referred as Mayako, the Mayako of the Portuguese, with the same characters as Kyoto. Like the old capital Hyokaya Nara, abandoned in 784, the new capital was modelled on the capital of the Tang dynasty, Chang'an. As a result, the city was built on a grid, which is still visible today. The city was divided in the centre by Suzuka Avenue, running north to south. It was 85 metres wide. It extended from the Imperial Palace in the north to the monumental entrance in the south, Rashomon Gate. This wide avenue divided the city in half, the right capital to the west and the left capital to the east. Over the centuries, urban development abandoned this strict layout, and by the 15th century, Kyoto was divided into 2 cities, Kamegyo in the north and Shimago in 2 kilometres further south. Kamigo housed most of the aristocracy and some warriors, while Shimigo was a city of artisans and merchants. The Ashikaga... I hate for these pronunciations. The Ashikaga shoguns left Kamakura in the Kanto in 1338 and settled in Kyoto, which then experienced a period of prosperity. However, the capital was devastated by the Onin War 1467 to 1477, and Kyoto was left to the mercenaries from the two warring armies. At the end of the 15th century, Kyoto, which may have had up to 150,000 inhabitants, was a shadow of its former glory. In the 16th century, the residents of Shimigo, the Machushu, organized themselves autonomously to defend the city. However, between 1532 and 1536, the city fell under the control of the Zealots from the Lotus sect. It was not until the 16th century, under Hideyoshi, that Kyoto could be revived. Hideyoshi made numerous improvements, including the Takasagawa Canal, which was dug to improve the connection with Osaka, and a new city under construction. So Kyoto's had one hell of a past. Yeah, massive. Dividing the city in two. Mercenaries taking it over. Yeah, it's had some moments, by the sounds of things. That's why it's always interesting reading these, especially for someone like me who doesn't know much about Japanese history. I like reading these because I find them interesting. And it's stuff I wouldn't know otherwise. That's the thing. So 3 DOS pages are needed in the shrine here, and that will get us the knowledge point we require. 2 are there. Is the one on the shrine we're on now? Don't think there is, actually. Okay. I wanted to be sure before I start dropping down that, there isn't one here. We'll observe again just to be sure. If we go all the way down and find there's one over here, it's going to be annoying, isn't it? That's the thing. Okay. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is when we change over to Yasuke when we finally unlock him. Is I'm assuming his movement's going to be very different to what we've been used to with Yasuke. With Noae, sorry. And my concern would be, it's going to be that different. It's going to be really awkward to use, I think. But we shall see. Right. First lost page over here. That's 1 of 3. And then we probably shouldn't be running through the water and stuff in the shrine, to be honest. It probably is a bit sacrilege, isn't it? But needs must, I'm afraid. And there's our second. And now we just need to observe for the third. Yesterday I was seeing people complaining about no eagle vision and stuff in the game. And to be fair, I kind of understand why they haven't done it. With Noae's Observe, you don't need it. There it is over there. As long as you use Observe, you don't really miss having an eagle spotting things for you. And to be honest, sometimes the eagle felt a bit useless. You can understand why it was needed and the issues it had, but at the same time, it felt like cheating. Whereas actually standing there and observing yourself feels more natural. That's the thing. That's what I'm finding anyway, just a personal thing. But I was seeing a lot of people complaining about it. And I started thinking about myself, actually, no, I like it. But that is Toji Temple complete. We now gain the knowledge point for the temple. And that leaves us 4 remaining to get the knowledge rank number 3, I think. We can check that. I'm pretty sure it is knowledge rank 3. We're going for the next. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. I'm just going to double check my little boy hasn't messaged me and it's just not gone through. Yeah. Crazy Archman, good morning, how are you? I can see literally tracking him and I know he's at school, but for some reason he's not messaging me. It's all good. He will say, what it will be, he's probably errored on his watch and he hasn't looked. That's happened the other day. So yeah, 4 more for knowledge rank number 3. We can now get down out of the tree. Okay, right, we are heading over here. We've got 1 scout remaining till the change in season. And if you look on the top right, it does tell you how long's left of the season. I I think we'll try and find it ourselves rather than waste that scout, I think. We have got the money to buy a building here again. We have been buying these when we can, but I think I'll hold off for the minute because we have got the fast travel point there anyway. Normally, the buildings give you an ability to put stuff in storage, but also restock rations and stuff. I don't think it's massively needed at this point. But let's head to where we're going to find these papers and retrieve them. Again, we want to stay out of trouble, be as discreet as we can. Observe what we can as well, just in case. Oh, he's a cat. I wonder what I could hear. You have to pet the animals, no matter what. It's a calico bobtail, that one was.
Aren't you sweet?
How was your weekend, Crazy Archman? How are you feeling today? There's a rule in the game, you have to pet every animal. Okay. There's a couple of question marks to look at as well while we're heading this way. There'll be new areas we haven't been to yet. Obviously, we've not been in Kyoto till now. We did travel north by the water, which was interesting. Is that another temple? Does look like another shrine, doesn't it? Although it would tell us if it is. I don't think it is. Because it will come up as a name if it was. Kyoto is massive by the looks of things. You can see the dividing line as well here. Because it was divided by a grid, as it said before, didn't it? But it is massive. Keep observing. You never know if we're going to spot something. Okay, there's gold there, which tells me there's something there. Good or bad. Looks very built up and there's a hole in the wall. Okay, that's a camp then. Yeah, you see enemies guarding there, which means we stay away. Got a white marker over there. Oh, we've got a knowledge point nearby. What's that knowledge point for? Another temple. While we're here, we might as well grab it. Four lost pages to find. And that gives us another knowledge point and XP. You can never complain about knowledge points. Am I not allowed here? Okay. Oh, there's something here as well. Traditional medicine. We may not be allowed in that temple. We'll have to have a look. So this is about traditional medicine and as part of the everyday life. Traditional Japanese medicine, now called Kanpo, literally hand medicine, originated in ancient China, then developed independently in Japan before again being influenced by Chinese medicine. In the imperial court, the Tamba and I'm guessing that's not Wake, that'd be Wake or something, won't it? Tamba, I'll say it as it is. Tamba and Wake families inherited the position of prominent physicians for several centuries, although there were many other renowned physicians, such as from the Takeda and Mayonnaise families, in the 15th and 16th centuries. That was an era which medicine evolved significantly, as shown by the publication of several medical works. The descendants of Chen Zhongjin, who took refuge in Japan to escape the war in China in the 14th century, and was called Qin Iro after his official title in China, also practiced medicine in Kyoto for generations. Their servant Uno, sent to Odawara in the early 16th century, opened an apothecary to sell a medicine called Tachinko, along with a cake called Iro, meant to cleanse the palate after taking the medication. This reportedly led to the creation of Nagaya's specialty Euro cake, thanks to the pastry chef who was inspired by Odawara. Okay. In addition to herbal remedies, medieval physicians used a variety of treatment methods, including acupuncture and moxibustion to stimulate trigger points, massage to stimulate the skin and muscles, and thermal baths. A large proportion of medicines and their materials were imported from China. Medicines were one of the most important imported goods at the time. Now, you can't talk about Chinese medicine, can you, without actually saying about nowadays and how Chinese medicine affects the world, because obviously they still believe heavily in their traditional medicine and how it's made. And back then, a lot of it was made using animal parts. Hence why we still have a lot of hunting and stuff these days for parts that generally most people don't use, but China did. Okay, why am I yellow again? Well, I wonder if we're not allowed in there. It does say wealth high. I'm wondering whether that's the problem. That temple is what's not allowing us in. I'm not going to get in from here, though, to be fair. Because we're fine to walk around this edgeway. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, so the whole temple, although it has a knowledge point, is also a base, a camp. There's all the soldiers protecting the temple. Well, as it's daytime, we'll do the clever thing and stay away.
Oh.
If it was nighttime, we may actually go in there and get the knowledge point, but I think at the minute, it's a bit more of a risk. Plus, it meant we're keeping low profile because of who we're about to try and assassinate at the end of the day. So we'll be a bit more careful, I think. So yeah, we'll go down this edge here. There is a question mark coming up at the top as well, and then we should be nearly where we need to find these papers. Still don't quite know how we're getting them. That's the thing. Seen a lot of YouTubes about this having franchise, and I really disagree with what people are saying. To be honest, people are criticising Assassin's Creed more because of Ubisoft than the franchise itself. Ubisoft has done some bad things recently, and that's been used against them currently. Obviously, no one can condone some of the things they've been accused of. But yeah, I think what happens is, especially with social media these days and YouTube and all that other stuff, is one person gives their opinion and it'd be negative, and everyone jumps on that bandwagon. And I think that's happening a lot at the minute with some of these things. And obviously, you know, people are saying that going and getting viewpoints is repetitive, but it's a model used in many games. The difference with this, viewpoints in this are so different though. One, they look spectacular, but also the observation side of things makes it slightly different. The repetitive storyline, I don't understand that complaint personally. In any Assassin's Creed game, the story's going to be of someone who's going to be part of the Assassins taking down the Templars. That is the story over the long arcing franchise. You can't change that. That's the problem. But I disagree that it's very repetitive in that regard. A lot of people are saying the open world is dead and there's nothing around. Again, I disagree. I think Ubisoft makes some of the best open world games going. And generally their worlds are alive. Whereas you find some games, big maps, and there's nothing going on. They're the ones that I have problems with. But at the end of the day, Crazy Ashman, it's someone's opinion. Yes, people are jumping on the bandwagon. Let them do it. Assassin's Creed Shadows has outsold Valhalla on day one, if you compare the two sales, which says a lot. Considering the hate it got before it released, the delay, the people, review bombing it, it outsold Valhalla day one. That says a lot. So, yeah, for all these people saying they weren't going to buy it, it's rubbish and all this, let them be. Let them be negative in that respect. I just think everyone should just play what they want to play, enjoy what they want to enjoy, and just let it be. I don't see the reason to argue over these things. Right, we're in the investigation. We're looking for the papers. We know they're here. Oh, they're in the centre. Okay, so we're roughly in the right place, and there's what we're looking for. Now, is it going to be a guarded place, or is it going to be welcoming? Is the question. Got a feeling not welcoming. Pet the cat though. But yeah, it's the same as I use this analogy with my little boy. So, I support Liverpool. Have done most of my life. My little boy obviously supports Liverpool because of me. He also supports Ipswich because of my other stepson, and their family all support it. But obviously our rivalry is with Everton. And we were talking about it the other day, and he was saying, why do people have such a go at each other at these games? And I don't. There's a rivalry, and they're still being nice to a human at the end of the day. And I just think these things are taken too far by when it comes to sport, when it comes to gaming. These rivalries, these negativity just becomes too much, and I don't see the point in it. Yeah, I the historical side I really like as well. I know there's been complaints about this not being historically accurate, but it's a game at the end of the day. I think that's the problem. It was the same when Hogwarts Legacy released. The hate. I wonder if we could crawl. Okay, we can't crawl under there. I thought I'd have a look to see if I can crawl under. Oh, we've got a gap in here, though. Well, we're not welcome in here, but we need to be in here to get what we need. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. The amount of backlash people got by streaming that or playing that because of something that the lady who wrote the books had said, but had nothing to do with the game. And it's like, well, how can you ever go at someone playing a game when that's so far away from the person who made the comments in the first place? But according to people, that was the problem, was the gamer, not the comments. It's like, I just think sometimes people need to just take a step back and just think about what they're saying sometimes. Right, what we're after is in there. There are guards around. Obviously, if we need to kill to stay alive, we will do. But I also think we need to be careful. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks, as I don't want to get caught. Patrick, good morning. How are you? I could assassinate him as well. That may have been a bad decision, to be fair, because if they see the body, I could be in trouble. But there's stuff in there as well, actually. Hang on. I always forget to use eagle vision with Noae. It's something I need to try and use more. Okay, the orange, I'm guessing, are servants. Would be my thinking. And we need to, we need to get, so he's carrying what we need. Okay, let's get down here. Can I get in here quickly? There's no one in here. We did just check. But I did see there was gold, and there's stuff in here to pick up. So I wanted to try and pick some resources while we're here. And what I will quickly do, I'm being seen. He's going to come out and investigate. No way, get in. I can't go in the door. I was trying to hide the body. Is he coming round? Come on. No way, stand up. Just trying to get the body inside. I know she moves slower when she's carrying, which is obvious. It's a big weight. But what I wanted to do was just put the body down. What was that? Not sure what that was. Okay. He's kind of spotting us where he is. We've got to be a little bit careful here. Well, we've got a guard over there. He's there. We need to get to that front, I think. Are they looking this way? No. Right, I think we're going to take this guy down over here. Doors are closed here. Okay. What have we got inside is the question. He's there. I think he's the only person in here we need to worry about. Not the orange are slaves, I'm assuming. So it's just him we've got to think about. I don't know what that... I think we can go under the floorboards there. Okay, he's through. He's just there. Oh, he's actually in front of the papers we need. Can I get behind him? We can. There we go. Nice and sneaky.
Lord Sadok is not the patient type.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated. That was. Okay. We've got what we needed. We now need to get out of here. We could be a bit greedy and take more stuff. There's gold around, but I don't really want to risk getting caught. I think our best bet at this point is to get out of here, be safe, more than anything else. Okay. Straight over the... can we... I'm not sure we can go over that wall or not. We can. I think we're safe. We've got away with the papers, hopefully. I don't want to say count my blessings too quickly. But I think we've managed it. Right, we now need to go and give the papers to the son. Son or son-in-law? I can't remember which one. Yeah, the last time we saw them, they did attack us. I'm not sure if they're slaves, if they're women and children, effectively. But they do show up a different colour, so I don't know, to be fair. But you're right, they did attack us last time. The rain is horrendous. Monsoon season, I'm assuming. I'm hoping after this mission we can then Yasuke will then be usable. Is my thinking. I'm curious to how them two come together as a duo. You know, there must be something that's going to bring them together. Right, where is he? It just says he's waiting for us. Okay. Yeah, we need to be using... One thing I noticed I'm looking back on Saturday, we need to use scouts more. Because we're not using guided exploration, we have to find things ourselves. We've got to make use of these scouts more effectively than we are. You know, whether it's missions we're not doing at the minute, but if we can actually get them off and about doing things. Because currently we don't really utilise them. I think we need to. Okay. So, where is he? Is he back under the bridge again? No. Yeah, I think he is. He's back under the bridge. Okay. Son-in-law, was it? Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was or not, to be fair. There's a guard there as well, which seems really weird. Right, we're here. Let's tell him we've got the papers. Yeah, maybe. We don't really know that connection, do we?
Documents.
I don't trust him, by the way. He's going to screw us over.
Failed in his duty. They all deserve the failure that is coming for them. You are privileged to be part of a glorious beginning. We will rule a new age.
I am more concerned with ending the old one.
Yeah. He's going to turn us. He's going to do something, sure.
That should only be given by birth. The Odas have always done this.
When our task is done, will Lord Mitsuhide claim his birthright?
You cannot be expected to understand. Hurry now to Shoryuji Castle.
He treats us as nothing, doesn't he? He sees us as below him. By a long way, I would say. But yeah, I don't trust him at all. Belly of the Beast complete. So now we need to go and meet Mitsuhide. Who's the next person to go and see. He's on the outskirts of town to the left here. I thought we was going to go and take down Nobunaga now, but no, we have to go and meet him first, which is all the way over here. What I would do... there's no point fast traveling, is there? It's just down there. We kind of know where it is. There is also something over here, though. Let's just go and have a look at this. This is Hanami. I'm not too sure what Hanami is. Part of everyday life. So, Hanami. A herald of the coming season, cherry blossoms are cherished, especially given their very short bloom time of merely a few days. A lush but ephemeral beauty? Ephemeral beauty. Mature petals fall overnight, carried away by the first breeze, without ever drying up on the tree. When the wind is particularly strong, blossoms fall like snowflakes, where the phrase cherry petal snow is derived. The short life of a cherry blossom is more sublime for passing so quickly. It is this contrast between life and death that creates a sense of mono-no-aware, the fragile beauty of a world destined to disappear. Nothing in this world can last forever, and beauty is by its true essence, evanescent. He who clings to life is discredited, while he who sacrifices himself is praised. For centuries, the brief blossoming of cherry trees has been the occasion for celebrations in Japan. Hanami, meaning going to see the flowers, in which all take part. In an 8th century story describing the geography and customs of Hitachi, there is a mention of an annual festival during the cherry blossom season. People were said to dance and sing on the slopes of Mount Tsukuba. This custom is also mentioned in the tale of Genji, a literary work from the 11th century. It continues into the Middle Ages, with people commemorating the moment with Renga poems written under flowering trees. During the period of Edo, the festival reached its peak in popularity. Geto, good morning, how are you? How can I guess when I see your name? You can't do guess who when I can see your name, Geto. Mission change. I just want to give it an exclamation point. There we go. Okay, let's make our way to Mitsuhide then and find out more of this plan, because obviously we've got the papers to get into the castle, but there must be more of a plan than just that. You need to keep going straight here, don't we? Somehow we need to be smuggled inside, I would guess, which is why we've got the papers in the first place. Right, across the water. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Trying to observe as much as possible in case there's other things around to pick up or look at, but it seems too much at the minute. I like the fact there's not the gold circles everywhere. They are only in big places like castles and things, because obviously a lot of the people don't have any wealth, so there's no point stealing from people with no wealth. And I think that's one thing that Valhalla had. A lot of buildings and houses had gold dots in them for you to go and obtain loot and stuff. But it wasn't realistic in the fact that a lot of the houses wouldn't have that kind of stuff in them in the first place. Sub-region discovered. Why is my bank coming up saying I've just spent some money? That's right, let me just check this. That's fine. My little boy's Minecraft realm. I'm seeing my phone's going off with my banking app saying I've just spent money. I'm like, I haven't. It's fine. Right. Let's go and see what the plan is. What was that there? Refill tools. Yep, thank you very much. Right, what is this plan and how are we going to put it off?
Everything is prepared. We must strike now.
Let's go.
I am ready.
We will begin our attack once you are inside the temple. Find Lord Nobunaga quickly, and you may finally avenge your father's death.
Oda Nobunaga took everything I loved. He will not escape.
If we are to succeed, you must not fail. Go!
So they're attacking the temple to create a diversion while we're inside and hopefully taking out Nobunaga. Right, this is going to all be about not being seen, isn't it? Being careful, quiet, and thinking about our next move ahead of time.
Oh! What is this?
Rice.
And this is why we've got the papers to get us inside.
Papers.
And they're not even forgeries, they're the real papers, that's why we had to go and get them first.
Wait!
Oh, Yasuke.
What is this?
These sacks are old. Rats might have eaten through them. Make sure the rice is checked.
Yes, sir. Move on!
We've seen him, but still haven't played as him yet. Okay. Compared to when we took out the guy on Saturday, I want to be a lot more careful. We failed twice because we weren't being efficient. We've got to be slow and careful and methodical with her.
Quickly.
Seasons have changed as well. So he is in there. Okay, let's just make sure we see enemies. Yeah, no silly movements. Nothing that's going to get us into the scene too easily. That's what we need to be more aware of this time, I think. I wouldn't say I was rushing it, but we definitely made some major mistakes last time. We're going to try and avoid that this time. There's guards behind us as well, so we've got to be careful of these guys seeing us. This place is very, very heavily protected. And we need to get to that big building there. So many guards. Which way are we going here? That's the question. I was hoping to stick to the rooftops, but I don't think we're going to be able to be fair. As we could assassinate this guy, but there's too many people around. I think we'll get seen. That guy there would see us if we assassinated him. We could do a double assassination here, but he's going to see us. Annoyingly, he's not falling asleep or anything. That would be more helpful. That guy over there as well. Okay, I don't know how to do this. I've been seen. At this point, there's nowhere. Oh no, actually, hang on. Maybe we can. Once he moves, I'm jumping onto there, I think. Remember, it is night time as well, so we need to use that to our advantage. And that's the edge. Okay. Crawl along the grass. They may come and investigate, which could be a problem. I think we're okay. Right. What do we got here? I know there's something in there to pick up, but it's not worth the risk of getting seen when our focus has to be on what we're doing. That's the thing. There's more people this way. Have I gone past where we need to be getting to? Can't see the marker now for where we're going. I don't think I've gone too far. I'm not seeing the marker anymore. I may be too far to one side, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's the big house there, isn't it? That's what we're after. Okay. So it's the house it's that big house there. What we got down here? Guy there. No one on the roof, at least. There we go. That's what we're after. That marker there. There's 2 guards out the front. Okay, 3 to the left, 2 out the front. I think we've got to use this left-hand side to get over there, I think. Or this right-hand side, sorry. What have we got here to deal with, though? That's the question. Right, got 1 down there to take care of. Plus 2 there. I think that's it, though. Okay, potentially, if we can take these guys down silently, then we've got a chance here. Leftover pizza. 4 boxes of pizzas. Oh, wow. Why have you got so much leftover pizza? Can I not assassinate him? I thought that'd give me an assassination, but it's not giving me it. Okay, I was hoping that would give me an assassination. What if I just jump inside? Okay. Just looking around there, made a bit of noise. I was hoping we could hide inside and assassinate, but it's not going to happen. I need them to not look round now as well. Come on, turn round. 2 more people to deal with after you. Turn round. Turn around. Okay, he's not turning around. What? How did... I don't know how he saw us, but he did. More coming in. Ah, it's gone badly wrong. I don't know how he saw us. He shouldn't have been able to from where we were. Right, we need to just get away from here for a minute. Let it calm down.
I have to hurry and find Nobunaga before Lord Mitsuhide begins his attack.
I don't know what went wrong. I don't understand how he saw us, to be fair. I thought we was doing everything quietly and carefully there. Right. They are looking for us, but I think we're okay. Right, I think this is the building. Whether there's a way in this way or not, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is the building we wanted, is it not? Yeah. So we're in the right building. We've got to find a way in. Let's look around this side, see if we can get in a window this side. If not, we need to be lower. Yeah, we'll do it. So we got this small ghetto. If you go onto the community page, you'll see the times and the dates of every stream this week. But yes, we're live again tomorrow afternoon. So we've got morning stream today, afternoon tomorrow, Wednesday morning, Thursday afternoon, Friday morning. If you're ever unsure, look at the community page. Okay, I'm not seeing a way in. Oh, there's a doorway there. Are we in the right building? I'm doubting myself at this point. We're in the right building or not? I think we are. Something golden there. There's no upstairs in here. We're in the wrong building, aren't we? We must be in the wrong building because there's no upstairs. What building is it we're after then? That's telling me it's further this way. Oh, it's okay. It is further this way. We're nowhere near then. It was behind where we thought it was then. Okay, so all that trouble we had there, we could have just moved on. It wasn't an issue. Right, we got two there. We were complete doing it, looking at it wrong then. Obviously, we don't want to be seen by those guys or that person over there if we can avoid it. But yeah, we were looking at it completely wrong then. Right, stay in the shadows here. There's two people there. That's alright, like I've said it many times, that life comes first at the end of the day. So if you can't join, don't worry. It's all good. Right. Over there is where we've got to get to. Does this join? Because if it does... I'm taking my time because I'm trying not to get caught. I know we've nearly messed up once already. But I would like to not mess this up. Oh, Yasuke's in there as well. Okay, I want to stay away from Yasuke then. In fact, he's named as well in there. Okay. How are we getting in is the question. 3 guards in the front. there's no link from where the building I'm on to across, is there? Which means I kind of need to sneak across the gardens here, really. And even then, I don't know. I can just feel myself about to get seen. There's a guy over there we're not marked up. There we go.
Today I avenge you, Stewie.
Okay, I'm trying to be careful, as I say, I don't want to get seen or caught. That is easier said than done. Can we go underneath there? I don't know how it's been spotted there. I wonder if we can go underneath there to get inside that way. I'm thinking crawling. This may not work. Once he walks away, I'm going to try and crawl under there. I kind of need him to move, annoyingly. I've got shurikens. Can I not? I wonder if I throw one of those to create a diversion. No, I can't throw while laying down.
What? Hey, there's
Okay.
something.
Right. It's fine. He saw something. We're fine. Right, we're underneath the house. We can come up here. You can't really see what's around you. That's the only downside. Trapdoor from underneath, though. Oh, it's a cutscene. They're attacking, I'm assuming, as we've snuck inside. I was expecting to give my way to do eagle vision so I can actually see what's going on. What do you do for work, Ghetto?
It is Mitsuhide, Lord Nobunaga.
That's the girl we're here to kill.
That impotent traitor! Yasuke, go to the gate. Hold it as long as you can. Run! Take the women and Frois. Set fires on your way out.
Lord Nobunaga, I will not leave you.
Go! You have served me better than my sons, Ran. Do not
Okay,
defy me
nice.
now. Our tea ceremony today must be postponed.
So it looks like he's sending everyone away to be on his own, which is a bit weird. You're under attack. Why would you send everyone away? Women and children, I understand, but stand there waiting, I suppose, is a matter of honour, isn't it? Oh wow, okay. That's not fun. He's unsure, isn't he, of himself? There we go. I was hoping we assassinate from behind, doesn't see us.
Who are you?
I think it's a fight time rather than actual assassination time.
I am eager.
So we're actually fighting him rather than assassinating him. I was hoping to just assassinate him from behind.
You have been
This is
taught
not going to be an easy fight, is it?
Let me show you how well.
Swap weapon. Go to a Tanto. Red attacks. Oh, I missed 2 blocks there.
If I die, our country will fall.
It's not easy with the blocks. I don't know what it is.
Rule it.
But blocking
Where
is not
is the
simple.
box? Tell me.
Oh, I missed 2 there. We'll just have them red attacks. Buildings are even coming apart below, around us. I'm on fire as well from the walls. We got him, I think. My reaction time for blocking is not good at the minute for some reason. Yasuke!
I will kill you too.
You will try. The blade. It is you. Kill her. Now.
He recognises the blade.
Cannot.
And you can't kill her.
You took the box. You and the Shinbakufu. Give it to me.
I know nothing of what you are saying.
You were there. You gave the order to kill my father.
Whatever Mitsuhide told you, he has lied. He has betrayed me. He has deceived us all.
No. You are the liar. You killed my family.
I have killed many people.
Who is telling the truth is the question.
I did it to make us strong. One shining sword under heaven, with a single destiny. Not for this Shinbakufu. For the country!
You slaughtered innocents!
Such a blade cannot be forged without fire. I did what had to be done. Clans squabble like children. Wait for a chance to conquer us. I did it to unite us. There was no other way. But it does not matter now.
I don't think he killed her father. I think it was a lie.
I cannot rule after such a failure. Mitsuhide thinks he will rule. But the others will not follow.
And why could Yasuke not kill her because of the
The
blade?
fight for our country must continue. It is up to others now. My lord, no.
He's going to kill himself. He's a
You
man
must
of
not
honor,
get
isn't
my
he?
head. You understand? Please. Yasuke. It is over. I am lost.
You saved me. I will never forget you, my friend.
Do not thank me. Only honor me. I have brought my death upon my own head. there anything at all that once given life does not perish?
And Yasuke thought of him as a friend. Interesting. When we first see Yasuke being, well, joining him instead of being traded for him to Nobunaga,
The head
to
is unsalvageable.
finishing it to the point he thought,
Even in death, he mocks me.
you know, this guy was his friend. That's a change.
The Brack soldier is not one of us. Take him, priest. Send him back to wherever he belongs.
You know that I am not going anywhere.
I know. Vicondeo, my friend. Till we meet again.
Now, I really want to know that connection with the blade and Yasuke and why that was significant to him. But we failed in our attempt to assassinate Nobunaga, but only because it turns out we were lied to.
Junjiro! Junjiro! Noe, what happened? Tell me.
Oda Nobunaga's dead. Honnoji is in flames.
This news is good. A brutal tyrant dead and an Onryo struck from your list.
No. It wasn't Oda Nobunaga behind the mask. It was Lord Mitsuhide. Everything is chaos.
What of it? Oda Nobunaga was a murderer and a beast. He deserved whatever death came for him.
Don't you understand? I was wrong. I chose wrong. I was lied to and manipulated, and now I'm left with nothing. While Lord Mitsuhide has an army.
Then you kill them. Kill them all. We will set things right.
How?
Go back to Katano. If Lord Mitsuhide himself isn't there, there will be a trail, a clue, something.
Katano again. Back to the start.
You'll find a new way forward. I know you will.
Junjiro's optimism is rubbing off on you.
Ah.
What is it?
Junjiro hasn't returned.
Hasn't returned from where?
But we're looking. The villagers, our contacts, they're all looking for him.
I'll search too. He can't have gone far.
I know you care for him. I do too. But
I think that's a graphical issue, the fact we can't actually see them talking.
Now. You might never catch up.
Just looking at a wall.
He knows you, Noe. He knows your skill. He'll be ready.
Don't stop until you find him. Junjiro's the only family I have left.
What has happened to Junjiro? That's the question.
To Katano.
And we're off to
Again.
Katano again. You can understand her annoyance. She did, you know, she thought she was getting revenge for her father, but then turned out she was lied to and used as a pawn. But the interesting thing was Yasuke's reaction to the blade. That's more interesting. To try and work out why. He's obviously seen one before.
Smoke. Junjiro. Junjiro. What are you? What is this? Are you working for Lord Mitsuhide?
Move inside the walls!
Soldiers. Get up, Junjiro. We have to go. Get up! The rain can mask our escape. Come!
What is going on with Jinjiro? Very weird.
Surround the castle! No one escapes!
There's Yasuke.
One more step, stranger, and you die!
We're gonna suddenly get to use him, aren't we?
I offer you the same choice.
I think we're finally gonna get to use him.
You really think you stand a chance?
Another step, and we will both find out.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Shoot him!
No, the guns are wet. It's raining. The powder's wet.
They won't work!
You can't shoot when it's raining.
Just kill him!
I think this is our first moment of using him properly.
You have made your choice then. You cannot let them get to her first.
It's just a beast of a man, isn't he?
Fight for a traitor! Die like a traitor!
He is just a beast. And that's without using any of his special attacks. More enemies.
Keep moving.
Someone stop him!
Whoa, big boot. That was nice. I've got to use his special skills when we can. The big boot was cool.
Control the guns from the storm! It is too late!
Oh, that was a Yaki there as well. That's the leader. He also carries more health than the others as well.
Death comes for us!
I'll leave it here to rot.
I prefer to take my head with me. And yours!
It's not easy to get away. He's a lot slower than what we're used to. So I'm finding it a bit difficult when we're trying to take this guy down. Especially dodging red attacks. There we go, we got him. Well, that was the leader of the men here. But yeah, his big attacks are pretty cool. So he carries more health. But he's a lot slower to react. That's going to take some getting used to, I think. But he can definitely take more hits. But yeah, it's getting used to his slowness in a way.
I'll have to bridge the door.
So you can sprint through the door. Hang on. Let's sprint through it properly, shall we? Yeah, so his slowness is something that's going to take a little bit of time to get used to, I think. They meet again. We know he won't hurt her because of the blade, we just don't know why.
I did not come here to kill you. I came to speak with you.
You cut down all those soldiers just to speak with me? Why?
Because you are a part of something bigger than this place. This war. Something I am also seeking. The blade on your wrist. I have seen it before.
That's why you spared me. At Honnoji.
You are a thread in a knot I need to untangle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My whole life, I have been caught on the wind, blown across the world, clinging to whatever I could. Opportunity, love, the past.
So what? Now you want to cling to me?
Oh, definitely more brute strength, absolutely.
Let me walk beside you for a time. Let me see where this wind takes us.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'll be honest with you, regardless of what it costs me.
Honest about what?
Everything I did in Iga.
Oh. Well, we'll swap character now. It looks like we are going to stay here for a little bit. Is this an Iga? I think.
One-man army.
Yeah, I think this is what he was explaining. Honest about Iga, which is where Noae's from.
Oh, the best of the failed rebellion for last.
Your pride is astonishing. An entire and its people vanquished for the folly of his son?
For the good of our country. For the ambition of his father.
Too much blood spilled has warped your mind. You'll never see the truth.
Oh. Enlighten me, old shinobi.
And waste my breath? Duel me.
No. Duels belong in the old world. The old world is dead. This is the way forward.
You'll learn nothing in victory, Oda Nobunaga. In your defeat, you'll know it all.
Hold!
We're going to fight him, aren't we?
Allow me to duel him.
He is a formidable warrior.
And so deserving of a warrior's death.
Bring me his head.
Okay, I think we're fighting him.
For my idiot son.
You're not of this land. Yet you fight our battles.
It is not about land. It runs deeper than that. For both of us.
So, it does.
Okay. I'm guessing we're doing the fight.
See him for what he is.
He has shown me another side.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, watch out for the smoke bombs. Oh. So that special attack he does also weakens him, the person you're up against. Makes him dodge the red attack there, which made him weak. Again, dodge the red attack. He's now weakened us.
Eager was self-contained, independent.
Lord Nobunaga wants to unite!
I will die an outsider before living under a tyrant.
I didn't need to heal that many times, to be fair. We only need one more hit and I think we're done. There we go. That lunging attack, the special move he has, a lunging attack.
What is your name?
Because it makes them weakened for that time frame. That's when you're going to get most of your damage done by looks of things.
Samurai. Not for your skin, for your skill. Your daimyo does not deserve your greatness.
I am about to kill you, and you praise me?
You have not killed me yet. I have one more trick, but not the strength to use it.
Ah, the blade.
Where did you get that? Sandayu, tell me!
A girl from Iga with the same blade. Trust her. Help her.
Sandayu! Who?
There's something to these blades and Yasuke, isn't there? Trophy achieved, a new league arises. We're back as Noae by the looks of things. We didn't get to use them for very long then by the looks of things. I don't know how the swapping characters are going to work either. That's going to be interesting to see.
Forgive you. Forgive?
Sandayu, who he just killed, was her friend.
You killed my neighbors, my friends, everyone I ever knew and loved. And now you beg forgiveness? Look at me. I said, look at me! I'm going to stick your head on an Egan spear. So until the crows take your eyes, you can see the pain you've left in your wake.
Stop!
Stay out of it, Junjiro.
No, you don't understand.
He killed Egans, my family. He's a monster.
Then you're a monster too.
Okay.
I tried to stop you from coming here. I begged you, but you wouldn't listen. And I knew you'd find out if I didn't do something. Hide things. Or burn things.
Junjiro.
You're the only one I have left. I couldn't let you find out. So I came here.
Find out what?
I came back. But I wasn't strong enough. I still miss him. My Chichue. When we first found him, I didn't believe it.
So that's his father then.
But then, when I realized it was you, it turned real. Soren wanted me to be kind to you. He said we should show you mercy. Even when I didn't want to.
So someone with a blade, whether it's her or not, I don't know, killed his father.
thought you were a demon, a monster. But Soren taught me. Showed me other ways to let the hate out. And slowly, you started looking like something else. A person. A friend. Family.
So the question is, was it Noe who killed his father, or someone else with a hidden blade?
He saved us. He did bad things, but so did you. So if you kill him now, then you have to hand the katana to me next. I'll do it. I'll really do it.
I didn't know. Forgive me.
I already did.
Thank you. What is your name?
Genjiro. You could call me Genjiro.
Yasuke.
So, Yasuke, sir, you'll come with us, right?
Just Yasuke will do. And I hope to.
You still want to walk beside me? Follow this wind wherever it takes us?
I vow to do all that I can to deserve your mercy. And your bravery.
I accept your vow, but not here. We'll do it our own way.
I like the way they've joined the stories, to be fair. There was always a part of me that was really thinking the join isn't going to work, it isn't going to be natural. And actually, I like the way they've done that. Especially with Jinjiro being the mediator in the two.
You're back. You are safe.
What's Tomiko gonna think of this big guy walking
Don't
in?
you ever run off like that again. You hear me?
Yes, Auntie Tomiko.
This is Yasuke.
Oh.
My reaction says it all, does it not?
He's one of us now.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
Pardon me.
But I want to make it official. Today, we become something else. Tomiko, I'll need an iron pot, a drinking bowl, and a very big fire.
So we're gonna have some sort of ceremony, I
Ginger,
think.
Bring some paper and ink.
Okay.
No, she's doing the contract that her people did. In Iga, we saw it before, where everyone who was fighting as a family, as a group, they put their names on a contract, didn't they? I'm assuming this is what's going to happen again.
There is evil at work in our homeland. A foe of secrets and betrayal. Of power and control. A foe I cannot face alone. You are here because you believe in me. Believe in my cause, my fight. Now I'm asking you to believe in us. We have all seen darkness. Some have been that darkness.
Thank you for the like for the Osmonds, appreciate it.
We have come together despite it all.
So we're drinking the ash of the contract. It's what brings them all together and makes them vows essentially unbreakable. He's not keen.
It won't kill you, I promise.
I'm not surprised. Bit of ash in there.
This Egan tradition, going back as far as anyone can remember.
I like the fact she's still using her traditions and went from her homeland, essentially.
What would we call ourselves?
My father told me to follow this blade. That I would find my way.
Then we should continue to follow it.
We are the League of the Hidden Blade.
Oh, wow, look at that. The League of the Hidden Blade.
One I will not take for granted.
United, always, in the Kakushibaiki. Come on, I want to show you something.
We still don't quite know how her father came to have a hidden blade, to be fair. But it seemed like a lot of the people from Iga had blades.
Stole the box I promised him that I'd protect. I call them the Onryo. 3 are dead.
By your hand or someone else's?
Mine.
Impressive. The one with the ox horns. I know his crest. The Besho clan. Lord Nobunaga's armies fought them in Harima.
Harima. That's a good start.
So there's a clue to the next person on the Onryo then.
Mitsuhide has something to do with this group. His general snuck me into Honnoji.
Ise Sadauki. The Ises have alliances with their Kechis through marriage.
Mitsuhide trusted him. And he was a royal asshole.
That must make him guilty. I know one head of their clan resides in a Yamashiro temple.
Good. So we go to Yamashiro and Harima.
For the others, allow me to speak to my contacts in Azuchi. I have never heard gossip like the talk in that castle.
You're already a worthy addition to the cause. Let's get started.
Okay, so we can now play as Noae or Yasuke. I don't know how often we can change, but I think let's go as Yasuke. We've not really used him other than that fight just now, and see what he's like. I don't know what I'm guessing he's going to start on level 1, whereas Noae's level 11. So he's got some ways to go to catch up. But we will start as him, and we'll try and swap as naturally as it seems, if that makes sense.
I will start the search.
So they're both going to 2 different places anyway, essentially, aren't they? So you can swap characters in the inventory menu or while fast travelling, interestingly. So we can swap characters quite a lot, it seems. Let's have a proper look at Yasuke. So let's have a look at his objectives first. So here his objectives. Okay, so his objectives are the same as Noae's. We've got clues to quite a few new people now. Lady of Whispers, although level 18. The Bad Brother. We've got an education there. We know exactly who that one is, because that's the person who betrayed us. Lady of Whispers. And we've also got a Voice in Anger. So he also has these to deal with as well. And then we have his own quest line, his history. The Yasuke quest is Lady of Whispers, meet Lady Neen. And another quest, an education. Okay, so he's got several quests, which I'm assuming will be similar to Noae's quest, where we learn more about our backstory or history. These seem to be the same for him, although they're both quite high level by the looks of things. We've still got to find Yaya, the monk. So it looks like they share quests then, it seems. Plus the Animus quest as well. Yeah, everything is shared, it seems. Okay. Let's have a look at what he's got. Play stealth as Noae or fight as Yasuke to take advantage of their strengths. If one character is wanted, switch characters to stay anonymous. So I think there's going to be a lot of switching between them. He is already level 11 though. So they level up together by the looks of things. It seems that they don't change. They level up together, which is I wasn't expecting. So So he's got his sturdy katana of Bastion. We have got a secondary. Can we put the prancing Naginata as his secondary? We got Kike as his horse. Helmet of the samurai. We do have a level 1 helmet we can swap to, but obviously he's level 1, so there's no point. And he's got armor of the samurai, and we've got a level 1 armor as well. Why have we got level 1 and level 11? This is a bit weird. And he's got Wrath of the Oni as his trinket as well. So we can swap between the two in terms of loadouts as well. That's quite interesting. The difference in health as well. So Noae's health is 242. His health is 564. That's a big difference in health, isn't it? And obviously, he's got ammo. So he's got some couple of things here as ammo. Interestingly, to look at. Why is that all not disappeared either? What's going on? I'm missing something here. Only because it's still showing me his exclamation mark there. Okay. These are all the quest items we've picked up. Just trying to get rid of the exclamation mark, essentially. Interesting. I don't know why it won't disappear. Codex. What have we got to do in the codex? Okay, we've got a tutorial. We'll quickly skip through. Character switch. We now know we can switch character. Something else we've missed here as well. The world. Guardians, Ronin. Okay. I think that's everything there. Yeah. I will say goodbye and see you again. No worries, Crazy Iceman. Thank you for joining us. I hope your appointment goes well. I'm sure we'll speak soon. Thank you, Crazy Iceman. Weapon-wise, the Naginata. Naginata is a bladed melee weapon with a hilt of over 2 meters used by samurai, Daishu, monk, and Ronin archetypes. Its reach makes it ideal for crowd control, keeping enemies at bay, and clearing large spaces around Yasuke. Its length can be a disadvantage when defense is required and becomes cumbersome. So in large groups of people around him, he wants to pull this out and use that where possible. Yeah, I'm not sure why inventory is still showing something not looked at. I'm not too sure about that one. What we will do though is while we're here, let's give it a quick save, otherwise I will forget. So it's taken us just short of 14 hours to unlock Yasuke as a playable character. Right, it's a couple of conversation pieces to have while we're here.
Monta, I need you to fix something for me.
I don't just repair roofs, Miss Tomiko. I'm a scout now.
Out there, you're a scout. Here, you fix things.
Yes, Miss Tomiko. I'll get my tools.
That was a little interaction we could listen to. There's Jinjiro here.
I'm looking for sticks to make chuki. With so many people staying here, Tomiko says we need a better solution than her spare cloth. So I'm collecting sticks. Lots of nice, smooth sticks.
Okay. I don't know if we can do any building work here. Let's have a quick look, see if we can improve the hideout. So I don't know what we've been collecting. We've got quite a lot of supplies, to be fair. So we probably could do some upgrades here. Or building work. Let's have a look. We're missing one building main room, and that's the dojo. We've got to recruit an ally before we can do that. Themed rooms. Experience gain. Oh, experience gain is increased by 10%. That's quite cool. Praying grants a boon for the next 15 minutes. Okay, we haven't got the materials though to do those. What about upgrades? Forge. Do we need to upgrade? Okay, we're short on materials to upgrade the forge. It's level 1. We can't do that to level 2. We're missing materials. That doesn't upgrade. Study. Missing materials. Stables. We haven't really used the stables to be fair, but can we upgrade it? We can upgrade it to level 2. And the stockpiles can be tagged at the cost of 1 scout. Okay. So now it's normally when we find stockpiles of stuff we want to get the scouts to bring back, it takes 2 scouts. Upgrading the stables only takes 1. So that's actually a decent upgrade. And we're now level 4 hideouts by the looks of things. We need more materials for the last one. Okay, that's everything we can do here. There's no point going to the forge with Yasuke because we're not going to. He's already upgraded his weapons to what they are now, which is his level. There is a conversation to have over this way somewhere. Oh, I wonder if that is with the forge. Yes, it is. To the guy that runs the forge. Let's go and speak to him then. Okay. Well, we will talk to him because he was here. I think it was just about his plans for the future, essentially. So yeah. Naginata is only a level 10, so we can upgrade the Naginata to the next level. Since we're level 11. So we might as well upgrade that while we're here. I think there's nothing else really we can be upgraded though. No, his old armor and stuff can be upgraded. But that's it. We can also do Noae's equipment while we're there as well, it seems. The only other thing I've noticed of him, we haven't looked at, is mastery. So obviously, we've got 14 points to spend, according to that. He goes along the same knowledge rank as Noae though, so the knowledge rank is intertwined between the two characters. That's good to know. But yeah, 14 points, mastery points to spend. Samurai, I'm guessing these need unlocking would be my guess. So he currently has his war kick and his bull rush, so he sprints at a door. We can do bull rush, can be upgraded. Vigor, heavy impact, walking now has a full effect on large enemies. Link attack, swap weapons during a combo transition and quick attack. Brutal assassination. He currently moves. Oh, we're definitely taking brutal assassination. That's guaranteed. Regeneration there, so we restore maximum health. Improved brutal assassination. Yeah, I'll take both of those, I think. We've got 10 points still to spend, so I want to spend it all in one shot. Long katana, which is his main weapon. We've got the power dash. You missed the fact we can now use Yasuke as a main character. We've got sheathed attack, hold L1 and press R to sheath the katana, which is stronger strike that can break the target's guard. And combat expert's also there as well. Sheathed attack I'm probably going to forget to do. That's the only downside to that, isn't it? We'll do sheathed attack though for the time being. I don't know if upgrading. I think we'll save some mastery points for when we get knowledge, I think. Crescent strike. So this is for the big weapon, now secondary. Jump to an enemy and swing in a large arc from the 25% ability and push them back. That's quite cool. Whirlwind. I'm going to not be able to... Trying to remember the combos is going to be tricky, I think, for some of these. Far reach. And one-man army. I think we'll take the Crescent Strike. And that will go as an ability there. And then we'll save the 3 points we still have. So we kind of need to decide where we're heading with Yasuke, don't we, really? You're going to the UK on Saturday? Oh, okay. Nice. Mission-wise, which one are we on, is the question. We haven't got a mission select over at the minute. Okay. We go back to objectives. We need to decide what mission we're going to do next. And where. Lady of Whispers level 18. That probably wouldn't be a bad one to go and have a look at. Level 18. Trying to see which one really is next. 26. These are both 18 as well. Obviously, Yaya, we need to go and find. We still need to undo the T-bowls. That's the leaders. Still need to do that. Find butterflies. I think. Let's do the one of these that is around our level. So that one there. This is meet. I say Siddhartha Tatami. He's at a temple in Yamashimo. He could have information on the Shinbaku. Let's have a look on the map where he is. Okay, I think it's somewhere we've not been, have we? So Yamashiro's up here. We can fast travel to Yamashiro, which we'll probably end up doing. Northern Agora Pond, and he's at the Biden Temple. So that's one temple there. What's this one? Toji. Sweet Namban. So he must be northern. So he says Northern Agora Pond. Saying that, he's in Yamashiro. Northern Agora Pond. Actually, he's not going to be there, is he? He's going to be further north, I think. Let's scout the objective. I think that's probably a good option. We'll dispatch 2 scouts. Okay, that's where we're heading. No, that's T-Bowls of Raikou. Okay, that's not... We're in the wrong place then still, aren't we? I think it's here. Let's try scouting over here. No. Okay. Well, all we can do, we know he's in the northern part of he's in Northern Agora Pond. We can't really see where Agora Pond is, can we? But that to me seems like that's a pond. Genru Highlands. I think that's probably our best bet. Head that way and see what we find. We'll fast travel to the viewpoint as Yasuke, and then we'll head north and see if we can find where we're heading. Because obviously we haven't got much clues to this. We have to figure this out as we go because we've got guidance off. This is what we've got to do to figure everything out ourselves. So let's head there as Yasuke. It'll be our first time taking him out properly. No ghetto. We had a vote a little while back. Everything else we were doing on the channel, live stream wise, has stopped now until we've finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. We had a vote and it was overwhelmingly in favour of Shadows taking over everything until it's done. Okay. So I must start a collection of crests. That's the new mission that just showed up, hasn't it? Let's place the marker there. We'll head there first. That wasn't there before. Let's see what that's all about. This will be interesting to see how Yasuke gets down, to be fair. Obviously, he's not as agile as Noae, so I'm curious to how he gets down, really. He also hasn't got a grappling hook, so climbing is going to be very different with him. So yeah, the answer is go no. Shadows takes over everything until it's done.
Top of that pagoda if she wanted to challenge.
Yeah, it's how unbalanced he is. Right, we're going to see what this crest thing is as well. Does he sneak? Oh, he can sneak then, just not brilliantly, it would seem. We're going to see what this mission is. I think no matter what, I think we're heading north essentially. Streets are empty as it is night time, to be fair. Right, there's the mission there. It's knowing what missions are for him and which ones are for Noae. That's the problem. I don't really know how we can tell the difference. Although, because we've got Canon on, I'm assuming if it's not meant to be Yasuke doing it, it will automatically swap us to someone to Noae, and vice versa would be my guess. Right, this mission is here. Inside this building by the looks of things. I want to try and swap between the two as evenly as possible. That's the plan. Right, let's speak to this guy and see what he wants.
Yasuke, former samurai to Lord Nobunaga.
So this is a Yasuke mission, so this wouldn't have come up if there was Noe then.
You know me.
I am Ota Gyuichi. I was a warrior like you, but now I spill more ink than blood.
You are the one they called Lord Nobunaga's scribe.
My notes are but a diary. Little more than that. But still, I could not resist chronicling the great deeds of our days. I saw you with Lord Nobunaga. You have been witness to some significant events. I am envious.
We will not see a man like Lord Nobunaga again.
No. We must remember who he was and his place in the world. That is why I need Kamon.
Kamon? I am not familiar with them.
They are crests that the samurai, daimyo, clans, and even some Iki use to represent themselves. I am curious to learn if having a collection of Kamon will help me see how they all connect. Something to bring some order to my notes and diaries.
Why not approach the owners of crests directly? I am sure many will be honored to be included.
I prefer not to involve my subjects. Some may try to influence what I write, or claim it as their own.
You may rely upon my discreet assistance.
Excellent. It is the current practice to keep a copy of one's Kamon in a special chest, distinct from other such containers.
If I come across any, I will bring them to you.
Okay, so we have a new quest for Yasuke, and it is just for Yasuke by looks of things. And it is the collection of crests up here. So Otto Gyuchi, retired samurai and scholar of great knowledge, wishes to learn more about different clan crests. There's 9 crests in total to find, and they're kept in dedicated containers. It just means it will when we come across them, we just collect them like the butterflies to the people of Setsu. I've got a feeling there's going to be people of each different area that we're going to have to deal with and help and, make them happy, essentially. Okay, let's have a look. So our thinking was we need to head north. That will stay on there now until we've retrieved them all. We're thinking we need to head north. I know I think that's a Noe one. It may be, if we get to there, we may swap to Noe, because that was the Tea Master. So we may swap to Noe for there, I think. And also viewpoints. It might be easier for Noe to do most of the viewpoints, because she can climb better. But yeah, in terms of where we're heading, all I can think is we are heading north. And potentially here. But it is kind of a guess, because we don't know. That shows what guided exploration being off does. You have to find the clues for yourself and look at the map and work out what you think via the map. So there is a viewpoint in the distance. To be fair, the first viewpoint we come across, we'll try and do it as Yasuke and just see how he is. But because it's so cumbersome, I've got a feeling it won't be simple. I've gone the wrong way. No, I wonder why we weren't heading there. Let's put a marker there. That's where we're going. Didn't realise I was heading the wrong way there. Thank you for the like, but also much appreciated. I take it you didn't see that vote then, Ghetto. I like the fact there are separate quests in them both as well. Separate things to do, people know them differently. Definitely an interesting way of doing things. Okay, we're not meant to be welcome here. This is the bottom of this area, isn't it? We do need to get a knowledge point here, which is 4 lost pages. We could just fire our way through, to be fair. Can we see the lost pages from here? There's one there. It has been destroyed. Ah, this was destroyed in the fighting, wasn't it? Yeah, we can ride a horse in the game, Ghetto. We have ridden a horse. I just don't like riding a horse very often because if you haven't been somewhere and you ride a horse, I find you tend to miss things. Whereas if you're on foot, you're less likely to miss things. Are we welcome in here? I think we're okay. We might be able to get this knowledge point then. That's the first one. Lost page. We need 3 more. There's one up there. We're going to see how Yasuke climbs in a second. There's one there. And is that one behind us there? Or is that a different place? I think that's a different place. Surely. I know this whole thing's a temple, isn't it? If that's the case, then we might as well go and grab these ones first. As they are closer to us. Let's see how Yasuke climbs up this burnt building. So the world around us has changed.
Since Lord Nobunaga
Kathy, good morning, how are you?
Time will mend my pain. But what will it do to his legacy? Mitsuhide's betrayal cannot stand.
So this is the first time he's been back since that fateful night. And that's why this has all changed in terms of the way it all looks. Okay, he didn't quite do what I wanted to do there. It's going to take a bit of getting used to how Yasuke moves and interacts with the environment, I think. Obviously, he hasn't got a grappling hook like Noae has. So trying to get him to climb places is not going to be simple. Okay, we've got to find a way up. He must be able to climb, it's just trying to figure out his best route. Right. Drop down. I thought he would be able to jump across onto there, but it doesn't seem like he can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very different when it comes to trying to climb with him. How do you mean, how do you play Ghetto? What, I don't know what you mean. Okay, we've got one lost page there. I think the one's back that way, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. There's also some gold to be had there. So let's grab the gold over there first. Yeah, you can see how to play the game, don't you? You've never heard of Assassin's Creed before. So you follow the story. So the idea of the game is to follow the story. And that's it. We follow the story. Alright, here we go. Can we get in here? Yeah. Bloody katana, bravery, common katana. Okay, so weapons also. I've just noticed something on weapons when we find them. So weapons have a logo on, it seems. So that weapon we just picked up was a katana, but it's not for Yasuke. So both characters can pick up weapons for each other. As you can see here. So that katana we just picked up, I noticed it had her head on the top right of it. So it's one for her. And I think they'll be the same for him. So both characters can pick up weapons and gear for each other. It's just you then got to keep an eye on it and know when the change is there. I still don't know why I can't get rid of that inventory thing. But yeah, that's interesting that both characters can pick up gear for each other. Wasn't aware that was a thing, to be fair. I can't believe you've never heard of Assassin's Creed, Ghetto. Alright, we're looking for that down there. I don't know if we... we have to go underneath, don't we, here? It's underneath the building, I think, by the looks of things. And we don't have eagle vision with Yasuke either. So no eagle vision for Yasuke. What's in this box? Materials. Right, how are we getting... Okay, he can crawl. We've got to find how we get under there, though. That's a hole, isn't it? Yeah. This is number 3. This is all for a knowledge point. There we go. We need one more lost page for a knowledge point now. He's very different to Noae, Kathy, to be fair. He's very cumbersome, very slow. Fighting-wise, he's strong as an ox. But very slow on the defense and trying to block. So I think it's going to take some getting used to, and obviously climbing and things, he's very cumbersome. But I think once you get used to it, I think it'd be okay. It's obviously just going to take time. Well, we're on this last knowledge point, this last lost page, and that's this done. There's also gold in there as well. We can quickly grab that if I can get in that building. Alright, there's a hole here. There we go. More materials. But yeah, watching him climb is very weird compared to how nice and simple it is with Noae. So, Hanoji Temple complete. That gives us a knowledge point, so we need 3 more now to get to level 3 knowledge. There we go. It's close to being level 12. Both characters level up equally, it seems, as well. There's something over there as well to look at. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to drop off. There we go. What's that there? Oh, that's information, isn't it? There we go. Honoji. So this is going to tell us about Honoji, which is this temple we're at now, currently. So Honoji is a temple in Kyoto associated with the Lotus School, or Hokkei School, which claimed to follow Nichiren Buddhist teachings. Built in the 15th century, it received support from the Ashikaga shoguns, and then in the early 16th century became one of the main strongholds of the city's Bojuzi? I don't know how you say that. The Makishu assumed power in 1532 in the name of the Lotus School. In 1536, the warrior monks of Mount Hiri retaliated. The temple was burned while the followers of the Lotus sect were expelled. In the mid-16th century, the temple was rebuilt. Famously, Nobunaga was known to stay at the temple when he was in Kyoto, and he was forced to commit suicide in 1582. On the second day of the 6th month, June 21st, Nobunaga's vessel, Akechi Mitsuhide, betrayed him. Akechi surrounded the temple and set it on fire. The attack was sudden, and Nobunaga took his own life in the burning temple. His heir, Nobutada, also had to commit suicide in Nijo Palace. Oh wow, so his heir also committed suicide. Hideyoshi returned from the western provinces where he was fighting Mori Teramoto and made peace urgently. A few days later, while leading his troops in Hideyoshi clashed with Mitsuhide at the Battle of Yamazaki. Mitsuhide was defeated and died shortly after. The victorious Hideyoshi managed to silo Nobunaga's other sons and seize power, which he held until his death in 1598. The reasons for Mitsuhide's treachery are unclear. Nobunaga's armies were busy warring, and Mitsuhide certainly had a free hand in Kyoto. But in the days following the Honoji incident, no significant lord joined his cause, and under these conditions, his final defeat was inevitable. So, the story, if the middle bit follows the story quite nicely. In fact, his heir had to commit suicide as well. But then, Mitsuhide, who we're going to hopefully see again at some point, finding out how he died doesn't quite work with the game and missions, does it? Unless we're going to have a part to play in Mitsuhide's death during the Battle of Yamazaki. We shall see how that plays out in the future, I think. Yeah, so we can switch quite easily, to be fair. We can switch in the inventory screen, you can switch while fast travelling. There's lots of places you can switch easily, to be fair. Okay, so we've done the temple, we're heading north. We're thinking we may have to swap character once we get to here, as that's a mission for Noae, to be fair. But let's try and get to the viewpoint, that's the aim. And we'll see if he can climb up and get the viewpoint. Maybe we may have to swap, depending how it goes. There's gold over there. At least we've got the temple done though, that's more knowledge at least. There's something in this building as well. Obviously you missed this bit, Kathy, but this is where the battle just was when we first got to be Yasuke. This is why this all looks really different now. Paul, good morning, how are you? Ah, we must get a gun at some point, because that's the Teppo reloading speed engraving. So I'm assuming at some point we're going to get to be able to use a Teppo. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go. We shall see. I wasn't sure how his jumping would go there. But we're on the viewpoint because we're heading north. We've got to find this person to try and speak to find the next Onryo. Okay, I'm assuming we just climb up. Got to remember, he's not Noae, so I've got to be careful what I'm doing with him, because obviously he doesn't act the same way. And he doesn't have a grappling hook either, annoyingly. Oh, we can get inside there by that trapdoor. We are allowed in here, there's nothing stopping us being in here, it seems. Castle's house Samurai Deishu wants to feed alone. Oh, wow, okay. So, I don't know what this place is. Are we allowed in there? We are allowed in. That's the viewpoint we wanted to grab while we're here. But inside there is some Deishu to go and deal with. Yeah, no worries, Scuffy. And that will give us a legendary chest. I'm not sure we're high enough level to do that now. Our viewpoint is up there. This is Nijo Palace. So, there's 2 Samurai Deishu to defeat here if you want some legendary gear from the chest. They're level 17 and we're level 11. So you finally got his other character. We did finally get him, yes. Took us just short of 14 hours before we got Yasuke for the first time. He is very heavy and clunky. But yeah, so level 17 says we're not ready to take that on, to be fair. I want to know how I'm going to climb up with him as well. Because I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a simple climb. But we've got to give it a go as him. Otherwise we're never going to see what he's like. Not climbing up there though, are we? I was going to try and use a tree to get in, but obviously not. But that's the viewpoint right at the top there. He hasn't got a grappling hook. So we've got to find a different way for him to get onto the wall and up. Now, I don't know if we're allowed in the gate itself. That'll be interesting to see if we are. Maybe you can just climb the outside here.
Steady. They will be watching.
Okay, so we're not allowed in here. This is a red area. And we're not climbing up either. So there must be a little secret way in if this is a red area. He hasn't got eagle vision either, so that's something to be aware of. Okay, there's something here to grab. And knowing how cumbersome he is, I'm not sure how easy this will be. I may regret not swapping over the Noae for this. Okay. Especially considering he can't climb for anything. We don't want to get seen in here because this will be a problem. I've just seen one of the ones you've got to take out as well. There we go. That's not one of the ones we need to take out for the chest. There's someone else around. It's weird not having eagle vision. I know I wasn't using it very much as Noae, but then I started using it more. Now not having it's weird. Oh, we can refill a Teppo shots. We haven't got a Teppo yet. At some point though, it sounds like we're going to get a Teppo to use. Right, I need to get him on top of that up here. It's definitely the wrong character to be using for this, but I wanted to see if he could do these viewpoints or not. Can you get across to there? Should be able to. The thing is, not being seen is the big problem. Can't go onto the roof from there, can he? No. Okay, we need to find a way up to the roof. This is normally... So he's level 11. They both level up equally. It seems. I thought there'd be individual levels each, but it's not. See, Noae's grappling hook would go straight up here. As him, I've got to try and find a way for him to climb up. And he won't go any higher than that. So unless there's a gap in the roof, which I don't think there will be. Although saying that, hang on. That's a window. Okay, that is a window. That's a brutal assassination as well. We need to climb to the top via the window.
That's odd.
That's some more goods there. So yeah, we should be able to go via stairs, essentially, and get to the top.
I saw that. Begin.
We have alerted them now as well. He is a beast. Admittedly, he is a beast when you're fighting. What we got in here? There's a chest here. Forest maple tree that we can now have in the hideout. Refill rations. Have a chest. All we're trying to do here is get the viewpoint. That's the other thing. So we've just got to keep going up the stairs and hope there's a window up there for him to get out of. You think you're bringing a big fight? Yeah, it's... I think when you're doing viewpoints and stuff, I think you need to be using... Noae, don't you, really? Another chest. That's an engraving we can now use. My ladder here. This chest we can't get now. This is the one you have to defeat the day show for. But they are 6-7 levels higher than we are. Right, is there a window to get out of so we can go to the viewpoint is the question, or do I need to swap to Noae? Well, being able to see much doesn't really help, does it? There's a ladder here somewhere, and I can't see it. I think it's here. No? Oh, there's a bot, we can loot that. Oh, it's a key. Right, that's the ladder we just used. No open windows. I was hoping there was an open window so he could get the viewpoint, but I don't think it's going to happen. What's that? That's doors. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that viewpoint using him because I can't find a way, an open window essentially. Okay, since we're in the palace, let's see. We need to get out of here first. Let's see if we can swap, and will we still be here when we swap? Well, they're saying that. Hang on, you can climb up here. I think we're higher than we were. Actually, that was an open window. Can you get any higher than that though? You can. I think we've actually found a way of doing the viewpoint. I was about to swap them thinking, okay, Noae's going to have to come in just to get the viewpoint, but I think we found a way. If I can get him to climb up there normally. Don't climb on top of it. I want you to climb the middle. There we go. It's not easy to get him to climb. Oh, he's definitely got strength going for him, absolutely. We did see a door previously that only he can open. I can't remember exactly where it was. But that is the viewpoint done, at least. It took a little while. We did it. At least it's done. I'm not looking forward to seeing how he jumps off here. So maybe viewpoints we probably need to do swapping to Noae for. And we've leveled up to level 12 as well. So both characters will have now leveled up to 12. Lots more areas to go and see nearby. So, well, they can. We have grappling to do the viewpoint. It's just not easy to get up there as it is with Noe. Noe would just use grappling hook straight up. It takes a lot longer to get him up there. That's the thing. Right, we're heading towards this kind of area mainly because we're heading north. We think the Bad Brother mission is here, but we don't know. So because of that, we're heading north, and there's a mission here to do on the way. I've got a feeling we also need to be a different character. Yeah. We may swap to Noe once we're nearby because this is her mission anyway. We found a way in the end. Right, can he jump down? And what's he going to look like? Like a cannonball in the water. That's what that looks like. Okay, Sen Raikou is who we're going towards, which was the T-Master, wasn't he? I'm actually facing the wrong way. There we go. But yeah, I think we'll have to switch to Noe when we're nearby, because it was her mission. Unless it may let us do it as Yasuke, but it wouldn't make sense story-wise, because obviously this was something she was told to do, not him. But yeah, fighting-wise, he's really good. But climbing, not so much. Oh, hang on, something else has shown up. What's that? There's a new mission that's showing up here. What's this? Chaos or Order? Okay, may have a look at that first as Yasuke then. That wasn't there before, so it'll be interesting to see what this mission is. But some missions will only show up for him, it seems, and some missions will only show up for Noe as well. The Crest mission wasn't there until we were Yasuke. Right, we'll have a look at what this mission came up is, then we'll swap and do the team mission with Noe. And we're still heading north really to try and find out where this next Onryo is from the clues we have. Okay, let's see what this person needs from us.
A word, if you don't mind. You look as if you might be able to help with a problem I have.
We can try at least.
With all the chaos in Kyoto, bandits have become emboldened. Attacks have increased.
You are samurai. You are trained for such matters.
There is a long-standing bitterness towards us here. Not without reason, I confess. I am known in Yamashiro. If I begin killing, it would be seen as forcing order upon the people.
If I do it, it would be no different. People have their own minds. They must act for themselves.
You are not known here. If you acted, it would not be misunderstood. The chaos brought by the bandits causes great suffering.
She wants us to kill bandits.
Order is necessary for the people's protection.
I see. Then I will take care of them and end the people's suffering.
Return to me when you are done, so I might thank you.
I think this is similar to the bandit mission we have in Setsu as well. New quest, Chaos or Order. I think it's the same thing. Kill bandits in Yamashiro. So I'm not tracking it. What I want to do is go into it. So I reckon this is the same. So people of Yamashiro, new mission come up. And this is 25 bandits, 50 bandits, 100 bandits. And if we go over here, the people of Setsu, we have the exact same mission. And you get rewards for doing it. Interestingly. So that's, yeah, that makes more sense. The team mission, we are here. So what we'll do, we'll track the mission. And yeah, this is the Team Master Sen no Riku and ask Noe to find him rare tea bowls where we're a new tea house project. And we need to speak to Sen no Riku. Now, to speak to him, we need to be Noe, because otherwise, story-wise, it doesn't make any sense. So we'll swap to Noe. so she can go and do this mission. Obviously, I want to use Yasuke, as there's not really much chance to. But I also want the story to make sense when doing so. Okay, we're looking for Senriku. He is over there.
Go away.
Yeah, according to that, we're not allowed in here, strangely. We have got her eagle vision just to check. There's no one around, to be fair. Oh, we're allowed in here again now. Changed. This is the Imperial Palace. So, Imperial Palace is there. It's a red area. So we're just slightly outside of that.
Face.
There we go. I'm curious what would happen with Yasuke doing this, I wonder, but I wanted to try and keep the story as natural as it should be.
Again, my child.
I remembered your lesson, Master Rikyu.
Yes, we meet as equals, as we are all equal under heaven.
I owe you a proper introduction. My name is Noae. What brings you to Kyoto?
I am advising a friend who is building a tea house. It has turned out to be a larger undertaking than first assumed. But the potential for wabi in this space is particularly enticing to me.
Wabi? The poverty of the space?
Yes, humility, simplicity, almost unfinished. You see?
I do see a very humble and simple space before me.
Well, perhaps a touch too unfinished, at any rate.
Your knowledge of tea surely extends to tea houses.
Tell me, did Sokyu appreciate the gift of the Shutoko ladle?
He did.
When he heard it came from you, he promised to repay you for your act of generosity.
Is that so?
You were very kind to help me, Master Rikyu.
Then I have a favor to ask in return. A tea house is not complete without
a
tea
what's the
bowl.
bet? This is another collectible.
Would you find me some on your travels?
Where do you suggest I find them?
Even the smallest village shop may hide a great treasure. Bring me back whatever you find.
I will.
Yeah. So this is something we're going to do as we go around. We've got to find 7 tea bowls that can be purchased from merchants, and they can also be found along the way to your journey. So that's something to do as we go along, really, more than anything else. We can buy a building here as well if we wanted to in Kyoto. We didn't buy the one down south, did we, actually? Viewpoints over here as well. I think we'll hold off on that. So we'll untrack that. Obviously, we need T-balls as we go. So now we've got several things. Clan Crest to look out for. We've got T-balls to look out for. Plus kill bandits in Yamashiro. We've still got Yasuke's stuff to do here, but he's under-leveled for that. And the same as these. There was one of these which was a couple of levels higher than us, but that was it. That one there, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the mission, the main story mission we're looking at from the Onryo, the bad brother. But we've got to work out where he is. As we don't quite know where he is at the minute. Due to us having to find these things for ourselves. So all it says is in Yamashiro, which is this area here. It's northern Agora Pond. And he's at Biodoin Temple. My thinking is he's here. It's this temple here. I think he's going to be here. But what we're going to do, I think we head to viewpoint here. We grab the viewpoint. And then we'll swap back to Yasuke. And then we'll head there. And he can do that mission. But we'll stay as Noe just for the viewpoint. Mainly because it's a lot quicker for her to grab the viewpoint than it is Yasuke. To be honest. We have got a mastery point to spend. But I think we'll save it for the minute. We're not far off being able to upgrade our knowledge level. So might as well hold off for a minute. This is another temple. So this will give us a knowledge point if we can complete it. We need 3 lost pages. And that will give us a knowledge point. So we'll do this while we're here. Again, it's all been destroyed in the fire. So one of the lost pages is there. But this will be a lot quicker because we are Noe rather than Yasuke trying to get high up. Because he was a pain in the butt to try and get high. Whereas she has a grappling hook. So this will be a bit quicker. I think if we do this one, it would leave us 2 knowledge points outstanding, and that's it. That's our mission there, I think. I think we may have found a mission point. Right, one is there. No, other one's over there. So much quicker using her to do this climbing stuff than it is with Yasuke. Yasuke is horrendous. But then that's designed, isn't it? He's not meant to be, you know, free-flowing movement. He is meant to be a soldier, essentially. And that is it. The free-flowing movement is meant to be her. Okay, this should be a knowledge point once we grab this. There we go. That'll be a knowledge point gained. I think that leaves us 2 required. Do you play I don't play Roblox, Ghetto, and I will never play Roblox on the channel. I can tell you that now. It will never happen. And as I've said to you before, everyone votes on what we play. But yeah, Roblox will never be on the channel. Right, viewpoint is actually here, isn't it? Well, would he hit? Here, the viewpoint's up here. Yeah, so no. Ghetto. I like the fact that you can see what's been destroyed as part of the fighting. So what's left, though, and what survived the attack. Okay. We lots more markers coming up on the map in a second as we observe around the area. Right, I think that's all of it. There we go, map updated. Now, looking at this, there was something purple showing up there. It's not there anymore, though. I swear there was a mission marker there. So we think we're heading this way, if our guess is correct. So we'll jump down and then we'll swap to Yasuke. Because I want him to do the mission if we can. Obviously, if he's not meant to, it should automatically change us.
I am a Takahashi.
Who's this person?
You do not have to be like your siblings.
I only wish to be like Ichihime. Please, don't hurt her.
Okay, we gained a few things there. I don't know why. We just gained a load of stuff, and I don't understand why. Oh, here we go. This will explain it. The twisted tree. This is all. So the twisted tree. Takahashi Goro. Goro hopes his destiny is greater than becoming a Takahashi thug, but to stand up to his family and choose himself feels almost impossible. Escaping Kyoto saved Goro's life, and while his future may be uncertain, staying with his family is certain death. He has been spared. So we stood there and just observed him, and in doing so we didn't kill him, so he's now spared. So what's this one? So this person here, part of the twisted tree, I don't really know. This has kind of just appeared out of nowhere, so this is a bit confusing, this one. Assassinate Takahashi Ikihime. Western Kyoto Yamashiro should be free if her father dies. So we went to assassinate someone, but I'm not 100% sure why. We did also gain some equipment. Who was it for? Was it... Okay, so I think it's Yasuke's equipment. Yeah, it is. What do we gain? Oh, we gained a Teppo. We actually gained a gun. We go to here. He has his first Teppo. I suppose we should put it on his... So the choice is either to use his Naginata or Teppo. Or we could swap the katana out. We've got to put the Teppo on, I think, haven't we? We'll have a look. We better have a look at his mastery as well then, because he'll have other things in his mastery to do. Now, if we have to swap to him to do his mastery. Okay. Well, we were planning to swap to him anyway. Let's just walk through here first. So let's swap to Yasuke. We can do his mastery as well. And we now have a Teppo for him, which is essentially a gun. But it's so I think it's only one shot, and then it takes a while to reload. We could take his katana off him and use his long weapon, but up close it gets a bit difficult to use. That's the only downside. So yeah, we put the Teppo on, level 12, Rajin's Refusal. If we go to Mastery for a second, the Teppo is now here, so we've got some points we can spend. We've got 6. So Armor Buster, reload the Teppo and follow with a shot that deals 100% ability damage and breaks the target's armor. Steady Hand, while aiming, remain still for a short time to zoom in further and increase damage by 10%. That's not bad. Armor damage, larger pouch so we can increase ammunition. We can't concentrate, so we do one below. Close quarters, swing the Teppo at an enemy dealing 6% ability damage, knocking him down, and automatically shooting them. And Teppo Tempo. After successful dodge, hold R2 at the end of dodge to shoot the attacker. I think the Steady Hand makes sense. And then close quarters actually sounds quite good, to be fair. If someone gets in close quarters to you, it makes sense to be able to fight back with a weapon that you generally wouldn't use very often for close combat. But in a no-win situation, I think it makes sense. 2 more knowledge points needed to upgrade to knowledge level 3. We have a Teppo now for him. Let's have a quick look at tutorials. This will be combat gameplay and Teppo. L2 to aim, R2 to fire. I kind of guess that would be how it worked. And database will be weapons and a Teppo. We know about Teppos because we dealt with the golden Teppo previously. But it's a front-loaded flint rifle with destructive power and high lethality. Its velocity gives it more range than its more traditional counterpart, the bow, and its power enables it to pierce armor from a distance of ease. Extremely accurate as the bullet travels in a straight trajectory rather than in an arc like an arrow. Conversely, Teppo have a slow fire rate due to their complicated mechanism, which causes the weapon to have a long reload time. So the downside is the reload time, isn't it? We are going to need to have a go at using it though very soon, I think. Okay, so we're heading over here because we think this is the location we're meant to go to, but we don't know for sure. It's all going to depend on what this place is called. Ah, there's someone here. So we're looking out for crests. We're also looking out for tea. Was it teapots or tea something, wasn't it? Hang on. What is it we're looking for? Clan crests. Tea bowls.
Please have a look.
Let's see what they've got. We can sell stuff ourselves, but I refuse to sell anything. I don't like selling stuff. New horses, saddle, hideout things. More hideout things. You're not going to have what I want, are you? No. Okay, no bowl. Obviously, we can buy outdoor cosmetics. But that kind of stuff doesn't bother me.
Please visit again.
What we'll do, while I remember, is give it a quick save, otherwise I'll forget. Trying to save as often as we can, just in case something happens. There we go. Right. Let's go and see if our guess, logical guess, is correct or not. It's all going to depend on what this place is called. hoping we're right. Also, we need to look out for bandits, because I wouldn't mind using a Teppo at some point and see if we can take some bandits out from distance. Some people over there. What's going on here? They do react to you, look, they're all bowing. Okay, what is this place called? Are we in the right place is the question. Or have we got this, or have we got that guess wrong? No, it's the wrong temple. This isn't the temple we're looking for. This is a different one. And there's 4 lost pages here to find. Which says Yasuke could be a pain in the butt. So yeah, with this, we were trying to find the location of the person we're after. And we've got to, this isn't the right place. We're looking for the Northern Agora Pond and the Biodoin Temple. And this is the Kinkakujuri Temple. So we are wrong in that regard. It means it could be further north. I don't know what your class is a pond, to be fair. But yeah, we kind of thought with the tree, this potentially could be the right place. We do want the knowledge point while we're here. I want to change character because otherwise, knowledge point will take forever to try and retrieve as Yasuke. So we'll swap back to Noae for this knowledge point. It just speeds up everything, as he can't climb very quickly. Plus, she's got a grappling hook. It makes sense to be her for these kind of things. Right, knowledge point. One of them's there. 1 lost pages. That's the only one we can see currently. I think there's a lost page all the way over there, which seems weird. Right. Lost page over this way. I suppose we could have used Yasuke to climb the big tree there and get up here. But it's just a pain. Right, 1 found. There's 1 over there. And this will leave us needing 1 more knowledge point to level up. Number 2. Any more? We're missing 2. Not seeing any more while observing. Oh yeah, there's 1 straight ahead of us here. Yeah, 1 over here. And then we've got 1 more to find. Sorry to disturb you guys. There we go. We're out of your way. There we go. We need 1 more now. Where's the last one? Not in here. Get closer to the temple over this way. 1 more needed. Where is it? Not seeing it. Oh, there we go. The white marker over there. There we go. Temple complete. That gives us a knowledge point. We now need 1 more for level 3. That's why it's nice to clear these as we go, to be fair. Wrong temple, annoyingly. We may as well, I think we'll stay. In fact, what's that? Because that could be a completely different temple there. Let's just go and double check what this temple is. Let me just take the marker off this one. No, come back. No, that one. Because in theory, you can have two temples next to each other. Is that part? Is that this is so? This is a knowledge point. Different temple, isn't it? Or is that the same? Horse archery. Okay, that's different. And there's a knowledge point to be gained here as well. Okay, let's see what this is.
Who is skilled enough to take my Yabusame challenge? A samurai proficient with horse and bow.
So that's not us, is it? Horse and bow. That's going to be Yasuke, I think. Not that I've used the bow yet. So let's swap to Yasuke, and we'll see if we can take on this challenge. If this gives us the knowledge point, we then level up to level 3 knowledge. I've not used the bow in game yet. We've not even used the Teppo yet in game. That'd be interesting to see how this works.
Enough to take my Yabusame challenge.
We've barely ridden a horse because I don't mind riding horses while we're exploring as well.
Every samurai should master.
I admit, I lack practice in mounted archery.
There, you said it. Practice. There's no better training.
Is there not?
I have set up arenas throughout the land for samurai like you.
A welcome change.
Well, I've not played Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim on the channel, and I've not played Skyrim personally in many years.
Was a victory for Teppo warfare.
Why are you asking about Skyrim, Ghetto?
Lord Nobunaga's numbers that won that battle. The weaknesses of Teppo were revealed. Misfires, powder that wouldn't light. Too much left a chance. But Yabusame?
To be fair, when we were able to use Yasuke, we saw the fact he survived because of the rain and the powder in the Teppo going wet. So he's got a point. Yeah, let's give it a go. We haven't done one of these before. We don't quite know how it's going to work. Okay, we've got to hit the targets, I'm guessing, with the bow.
Shoot the wooden targets on the left side of the truck from horseback. When you're ready.
Okay, let's give it a go. This can only go badly, surely. I'm guessing it's L2 to aim and R2 to fire.
2, 1, go!
One down. Done. There.
Yes!
Nice and easy. If that's all it was, that was easy.
Very good. You could stand among legends one day.
Does that mean a knowledge point gained? It is! We've gained a new horse as well for doing that. And knowledge point, which has leveled us up to knowledge level 3, I think. Let me catch up a second. Yabusame, okay, so we've got a codex entry now for horse archery as well. We'll give it the tutorial first, because that's about combat. So it looks like Yasuke can use bows as well as Teppo then. Actually, hang on, that was saying something about Yasuke there. Let's go back to that. Activities. So Yasuke can attempt horse archery challenges or Yabusame. He can compete with himself in just a man archery course and destroy targets with the Yumi bow. Okay, so they are just for him, not for Noae. Weapons, a Yumi bow. The Yumi bow is an asymmetrical longbow, 2 meters in length. While massive in size, its relative lightness allows for speed, maneuverability, and versatility. It's an ideal weapon for close to medium range engagement. Requires fine precision and dexterity on the part of the bowman to master the area's arc and trajectory. There's also another database entry here, which will be activities, won't it? Horse archery. Archery is fundamental to samurai martial arts practice. Shooting targets from horseback requires a steady hand, heart, and mind. Yasuke follows this time-honored tradition to better his skills and his knowledge of samurai practices. Okay, that's all those done. And mastery, this should be leveled up. There we go, knowledge level 3 now. That would unlock the 3rd rank of skills for both him and Noae. We've only got 1 point to spend as him, to be fair. But these are the new skills up here. Let's have a quick look at them. Adrenaline gain, long katana, sheathed posture. So sheathed attack can now become a. We've got the sheath attack there. Can become a posture attack. Payback as well. 5 mastery points needed for that one. The Naginata. We've got deep cut, crescent strike now inflicts more bleed build up. Impale, we can impale an enemy. Lethal reach as part of this, the far reach one. Combo ender armor piercing, increases armor piercing combo enders. We're obviously missing one there. I'm guessing, I know actually bow's there. So actually missing something there we haven't seen yet. I don't think we've got a bow yet either, but these are all the bow skills we need to have a look at some point if we decide to start using a bow. Now, anyone that knows me on the channel knows that I really enjoy using bows. I know we've got a Teppo as well, but obviously a bow's silent. Poison arrows, silent arrows, clear mind, Kyodo Master, retreating shot, marksman shot, staggering blast. We're going to have to forget ourselves a bow. I don't think we've got one yet. Samurai skills, battle cry, which staggers all enemies within 10 meters. Impenetrable defense, immediately counter every attack received for 20 seconds. Assassination damage, so we do more assassination damage and less cooldown abilities. Yasuke is all about abilities, really, the way he fights. For the Teppo, steel bullets. Unlock a new bullet type that makes the target vulnerable. Teppo's might, close quarters now has a 25% armor piercing. Radio effects was part of the armor buster. Explosive surprise. Throw a gunpowder pouch and automatically shoot it. Locked in is part of steady hands and concentration. And reload speed can be upgraded as well to make it quicker to reload. That's just his. We've got a load more for Noae to have a look at if we wanted to. Right, where are we heading next then? Because that wasn't what we thought it was. I suppose we just keep heading north? We don't have any clues to this mission, that's the problem. The only other, it could be all the way far north. Northern Agora Ponds. So I don't know where the, yeah. I don't know if we can we send scouts? Send our 2 scouts out, see what happens. Nothing. That didn't help then. Well, this is Yamashiro. This is northern Yamashiro's over here. Potentially, it could be there. Could be another temple. There's lots of temples around. So maybe it's over there. Let's stick to him for the time being. How do we get out of here? And refill our arrows. I haven't actually got a bow, to be fair. Does he sell a bow?
Do you want to start over?
No, thank you. I just want to see if you had a bow.
Another time, perhaps.
Because we haven't actually got a bow for Yasuke yet. Right. We'll head to that marker over there just to see if that's the temple we're looking for. If you've got guided exploration on, you wouldn't have to do any of this. It would tell you where you was heading. But since we have it off, we have to find these things for ourselves. We have to figure this out as we go. And hopefully we come across some bandits along the way, and we'll take out the bandits at least. We haven't really done much fighting with bandits in Yamashiro currently. Now we've got that mission to do kill 100 of them. Worth taking them on, I think. If we get a chance to. It was a bit timid in Setsu originally with Noae and taking on bandits. Now, we Yasuke, more than happy to take on bandits. I got a bow. Scarecrow with a bow, look at that. One of the scarecrows with a bow, that's quite cool. Okay, not seeing anything to say this is the right way of going, but we don't know if it's the right way yet. Across the river seems to be where we've got to go. I'm not seeing many bandits around though either. This seems more of a quiet place, Yamashiro. Compared to Setsu. Setsu, there's lots of bandits, lots of enemies everywhere. This is a lot quieter, it seems. There is a big bridge over there, to be fair, we didn't use. Probably should have used the bridge, to be fair, but there we go. Okay, just over here should be whatever this question mark is. I'm hoping it's the right temple. No. This is a Shinto pilgrimage. Visit and honor all shrines. Okay, this is something else. Activities. Shrines. Embark on a Shinto pilgrimage and pray at all the shrines within those locations. Gives you a knowledge point. How many knowledge points do we now need to upgrade again? 10. Okay. Well, we're here anyway. Kamigamo. So it's the wrong temple. But we need to honour ourselves at the shrines again and knowledge points, so we'll do that while we're here. But yeah, not the right temple we're looking for. We're still yet to find the right one. Is that not one of the shrines? No. Where are the shrines? Ah, two over there. There we go. Same as the lost pages. Just going to go to the 3 shrines and then this is done. This is the thing with having to find where places are yourself. It does take time. I thought the scouts would help more than they have. Right, shrine number 1 done. Where was the second? I did see it showing up there. Where is the third? Looking for the white circle. It's not showing up at the minute. Where was this one? Oh, in here. There we go. Number 2. There we go. We need one more. Where are you? Where is that? Oh, it's over there. There we go. People do react differently to Yasuke when he's walking around compared to when you see Noe walk around. Right, where is it? It was here, wasn't it? I did see it. It was showing up. I don't think it's that one. Where is it? It was definitely showing up a minute ago. And now I can't see the white spot. Where is it? That's a dead end. It was here a minute ago, and now I've lost it. We're looking for one shrine. Is it any of these? No. It's not that one. Oh, it's here, right here. There we go. Just outside the doorway. And that'll be another knowledge point as well. There we go. Kamigamo shrine complete. Knowledge point obtained. There's a cat there. Okay. Yasuke can't pet cats. Oh, you can. I say, I didn't think it was going to show up. I want to see how he is differently to Noe. Noe's quite gentle, isn't she? And that's one we haven't petted previously.
Are you staying out of trouble?
Tabby Bobtail. No, Ghetto. I'm assuming you can't, and I'm not going to try. In fact, in this game, this is one of the only Assassin's Creed games you don't need to kill animals in. Most of the others you do for crafting. In this, you don't need to kill any of them. Right, we have unlocked more of the map, but we're still not finding what we're after. We're looking for another temple, essentially. This is still part of the northern bit. I suppose we try here. It seems to be the next port of call as our next possible location. I say we need a temple. Most temples have a viewpoint as well, so that possibly could be the right place, as most temples do have a viewpoint connected to them. But yeah, why would you want to? It was just messing, was you? Yeah, I think Assassin's Creed's had it for quite a while, hasn't it? But as I say, this is the first time we don't actually have to kill animals to upgrade things. Normally for crafting, you need to get animal pelts and stuff, and in this we don't have to. So there's a shelter. There's a climb-up point here. A little camp. Someone's camp is here. Nothing to pick up, but I was curious to whose camp it was. Okay, we'll try and head towards where we think this marker is. Hopefully we get lucky and this is the temple that we're after. As I say, most temples do have viewpoints. You're having a cat in your... Nice! We don't have any pets. Mainly because before my accident we didn't have pets because we didn't have time to look after them. And even now, I can't really look after them that well. Oh, hang on. That's a bandit camp. Go on, reload. That is the first time we've been able to use a tepe. And these are bandits as well. Any more for any more? Right, we'll loot the box though. First time we've been able to use a tepo. Great garden boulder, outdoor cosmetic. Anything else here? Put it away. I just wanted to, I didn't actually realise we had it on, to be fair. Put it away so I can actually look around. It's quite a slow changing weapon compared to Noae as well. Right, we picked everything up. Well, we got our first. I'm pretty sure they're bandits. We'll know for definite if we go to objectives. And we go up here. Did we kill 2 bandits? Yes, we did. So we did the right thing with killing bandits. And we got to shoot a gun for once as well, which is quite cool. Hang on, how can you say the only pet you have is dogs when you just said you have a cat, Ghetto? You can't only have a dog if you've got a cat as well. You've got a dog and a cat. Okay, please let this be the right place. Weird area, isn't it? All I want is this to be the right temple. Well, you said your sentence literally says the only pet I have is dogs. That's what your sentence says. Right, temple over this way. Is it the right one? It's a castle, not a temple. So it isn't the right one. And we're not meant to be here either. So annoyingly, this is the wrong place as well. Although we could try and take these out for the first time. We haven't done a castle yet, mainly because they've always been too high a level. This one is level 13, so there's a chance we could do this. I don't know, when I was a kid we had cats and dogs and they were fine together. We haven't done a castle yet. Let's do a castle. Viewpoint would be handy as well. We have to defeat all the Samurai Daisho times 2 and then loot the chest. Let's do the castle. Like I said, we haven't done one of these yet. I think it'd be quite interesting to do one. We still haven't found where we need to be going for the story. Although a lot of this is damaged, to be fair. Come on then. That's red. Red. That's all them. This may be our first castle complete if we can do this. I did see gold there. I don't know how many soldiers are going to be in here though, that's the only downside. Let's find out, shall we? Obviously the big thing is going to be the Daishos, as they're the ones we need to kill. There's one. There's one over there as well. And that's the chest that you need to get at the end. This has all been this castle is completely destroyed, isn't it? Ah, viewpoint. We can grab that hopefully as Yasuke. Doesn't seem too bad a one to grab, to be fair. It's above us here, isn't it? Can I just climb up the side, I wonder? Viewpoint is over there, I think. There we go. It's so awkward, isn't he? Look at him moving, swaying as he's balancing. No, see, my dogs never chased the cats when I was a kid. They all got on really well. Never had that issue. I don't think they do. If you introduce them properly, I don't think there is an issue. It's when they're not introduced properly there's an issue. Right, we'll observe so we can get the map all done, and then we will try and take down this castle. And then we go back to hunting for this temple afterwards, I think. Right, on the map. I don't know how else we can find this other than just keep going to the question marks until we find a temple that's right. Because there's no other clues, that's the problem. Right, we need to defeat both the Daishos to obtain the chest, which will give us some legendary gear, I believe. Now, I don't know how many enemies we've got here. We should really be a little bit careful, I suppose, and not get seen too easily, just to make our life a little bit easier, I suppose. There's a Daisho there. I think they're going to be a tough fight, I must admit. I don't even know, we might be able to get, maybe able to get an assassination if we do it right. Well, here he comes. Already made his armor weak there by dodging the attack correctly. Oh, he kicked us there. There's a lot. One kick did a lot of damage. So did mine though. Are you coming back up? I think he's coming back up. I think Yasuke's moves are quite brutal, to be fair. Here he comes. Trying to spot his red attacks and blue attacks in the rain is not going to be fun though. There we go, we timed it well to get him weakened. One down. Samurai Daisho defeated, that's the first. We need one more, yeah? And we're getting a mastery point for that as well, nice. Okay, one more to defeat. Over there. We've grabbed the materials as well. We've not done any of these till now, mainly because we're always under leveled. There's the chest we need to come back for once we've defeated the rest of them. Oh yeah, refill rations. Jump out the window. I have just been seen, to be fair. I'm going to try a brutal assassination if we can. I don't know if we'll get away with it. No. Got caught there. It's definitely his abilities that make Yasuke strong. Go on, no more red attacks. Oh, we're in trouble. I think his weapon's poisoned as well. Right, his armor's down. But yeah, his weapon's poisoned. Try and take down the second guy. Weakened him there. Right, big guy's down. Just us on the day show. No, it's not. There's another guy there. Trying to sneak up on us. Day show there sneaking up as well. I saw him. Go on, escape. More enemies showing up to help. That ability, alright, we're probably overusing it a little bit, but it is the best way of breaking defense of any enemy. Is that one ability. We got him. No, not quite. Oh, we had him there. We got him now. That is the second day show dead. Where's the body? Because normally there's loot. I don't know where I kicked the body to be fair. Oh, I think it's there. You used to play Fortnite when now you play Call of Duty, do you? Okay. I don't play either of those, to be fair. Are you going to fight as well? Brutal assassination. Right, let's go and grab our reward for taking down the day show. And that'll be this complete as well, for the first time. Let's see what our reward is. We've got damage on parry engraving, which is a legendary engraving, and we've got a helmet, I believe. 3,000 XP as well, which will level us up. Just let everything catch up for a second. Now, I was here looking for the main story bit to carry on. Instead, mastery points and leveling, which is always good. Okay, let's have a look at what we picked up. What armor did we get for this? So, we got a new helmet. Legendary helmet, level 12. Protector's helmet. Nice. Still 50% damage to the attacker when we parry as well. I don't care what they look like. None of that bothers me. It's all about the stats. And that's pretty good, to be fair. So, Protector's helmet for Yasuke. We did get a secondary horse, didn't we? That's why it's there. Mastery points. We have got them to spend. What have we got? 4 now. Obviously, long katana is our main weapon, isn't it? We have been using other things. What can we do here? So the move that we do a lot of damage with is... It's not war kick, is it? Which one is it we're doing a lot of damage with then? I think it's long katana. Yeah, the power dash. Power dash is doing a lot of damage for us, to be fair. We haven't got a bow at the minute, so I don't think there's much point putting anything into bow till we've got one. I don't really know what we want, to be honest. Reload speed, more ammo maybe. Samurai. War kick has a full effect on large enemies. Oh, we could do assassination damage. I don't think we're going to do many assassinations as him. But maybe assassination damage might be something to do. Or we can just save the points, to be fair. Restore 1% of Yasuke's maximum health when killing an enemy. It's an interesting one. I think we'll hold off on mastery points in a minute, just because we don't know really what kind of way we're going with them. So, next point of call is to head there to see if that's where we're going, story-wise. We're still looking to find this person. Seasons are due to change as well. Once the seasons change, we can send the scouts out and see if they may be able to find them. They're here somewhere, it's just finding them. There is a bit of gold we missed down there as well. Who's attacking us? Oh, someone was attacking us there. We'll go and grab the gold that's down here, see what it is. I could have bull rushed that, to be fair. There we go. What's in here? Kitsu's is common trinket. We'll have a look at that in a second. So a new trinket it may not be for him. It's not for him. The trinket is for Noae by the looks of things. It's not showing up here as a new item. So I think the trinket is for Noae. Yeah, it is. Right, let's leave the castle as we are done here. We've got to find a way out though, to be fair. Came in via the ruins, didn't we? Which is up there. Can't get high enough though. There's a ladder there, to be fair. Yeah, this was the way we came in, wasn't it? So this castle is done, unless you have to come here in the future for anything, but we've got the viewpoint fast travel, so that's a bonus. Still looking for a temple, essentially. Don't quite know why this castle was destroyed. Obviously, we haven't been told anything. There wasn't an information point I could see anywhere. Oh, there is some treasure up there we missed. I think we'll ignore that for the time being. We don't need to worry too much about it. Well, I wanted to get the main story moving forward now. Yasuke is a character that we can use, but we can't find the temple. Someone's camp. But yeah, using the clues we have, it's all we know it's in the north. It's just looking for that one place. Alright, what is this? Is it going to be a temple or is it something else? Temple is the hope. And even when we find the temple, this guy is only meant to tell us the location or help us find the location of the guy we're after. It doesn't actually give us anything more than that, I don't think. Alright, what is it? Grave of Buried Hopes. Okay, this isn't what we're looking for. This is something else. Graves of Buried Hopes. Yeah. Not quite what we're after. I don't know if there's anything here. Random people who want us to do something, maybe? Don't seem to be. Okay. Well, that's another location crossed off our list then. I'm thinking it's there or there, isn't it? Yamashiro, Northern Agora Pond. I'm just double checking I've not been silly and we actually know where Northern Agora Pond. Oh, we do. Kidding me. Okay, so Agora Pond is there. We've been looking at this the wrong way. I was taking it as Northern is up north. It's there. Agora Pond is there. So it means it's there. That's where we need to be heading to. I cannot believe I got that wrong. Okay. We've got the fast travel point here. At least we've explored some of the north and beat our first castle at least. That's something, but yeah, completely wrong way. This is the thing when reading the clues. You kind of got to try and guess as best as possible and then find your own way. Seasons have changed as well, so this is now going to give us the scouts back. There we go. Seasons have changed. Yeah, no worries, Ghetto. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Ghetto. Ah. So there's now a new quest waiting in our camp for us, our hideout. Relaxed by the campfire. A rare moment of peace. Noae and Yasuke take the opportunity to learn more about one another. So that's a mission we do want to do as soon as we can, really. It seems like something we should really partake in. But since we've gone all this way to try and get to over here, let's just scout this objective. Yeah, there we go. So that's where we're heading to speak to this person. After all this, we've got to get there, haven't we? In fact, what I might do, make our life a little bit easier. We have got a building we can buy here. Let's unlock that, and then we'll fast travel there, and then we've really got to go across from there to get to where we're going. But yeah, all that northern exploring, and actually wrong place. But I think for taking on the day show, it does make sense to use Yasuke. He is very good at that kind of thing, isn't he? Contracts. We'll take every contract we can, and if we can do them on the way, we'll do them on the way. Good way of getting XP, to be fair. Refill supplies. Job done. Right, we know where we're going now. We've just got to get there. There's a boat there as well. But yeah, this person we're going to see isn't actually going to... I think they're just going to give us directions, I think, more than anything else. Turn, 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 turn. So, on the map, there's their contract showing up as well now. We're going to get kind of round this little bit here, and then go inland from there, I think. But yeah, we've made a bit of progress because of the fact we've unlocked Yasuke today, but since we've unlocked him, I don't think we've made that much progress, annoyingly. At some point we need to go back to Hideout anyway and upgrade his weapons to the same level he is now. It's still in the water. Come on. I'm nowhere near land, come on. Must be really shallow there, I didn't realise. There we go. Yeah, so we haven't really progressed the story too much since we've now unlocked him. Which is why I wanted to get another Onryo done, but we are rapidly running out of time for today, annoyingly. But we are going to be back tomorrow afternoon, so we've got about 15-20 minutes left. We'll do what we can with this mission, the Bad Brother. And as I say, we are live all week with Assassin's Creed Shadows as voted for by you guys. Okay. So from here, the temple should be straight in front of us, in fact. Now, I'm assuming this is his mission. It may be, it will automatically change us to Noae if it's not. As we have got canon mode on. So it'll be interesting to see if there is a person who has to do the mission or not. So that's the temple. What do we need to find here at the temple? 2 lost pages. I think we'll go and find the person we need to speak to first. Mainly because we've been searching them for quite a while. Although, to be fair, the exploring we did up north is still not a bad thing. It's not wasting anything because we gained a brand new helmet for Yasuke, legendary helmet. So we haven't lost by doing all that exploring. It's also open a part of the map. Right, this is the person we're going to speak to.
Our lord is not well.
Now, before we go and meet him, the reason I want to do this for a second, let's have a just remind ourselves why we're meeting him. So we're looking for the Fool. This Fool has only ill fortune to bestow on others, and Noae is no. It says Noae is no exception, so I wonder if it will change us to Noae for this one. The person we're meeting here could have information on where the Fool is.
What business do you have?
Stu, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, we unlocked him earlier on today. So we're just trying to do a little bit with him. Thank you for the like, brothers. Much appreciated.
They are curt, though they mean well. These are not friendly times.
Hope you well, Stu.
I am looking for Lord Ise Satatame.
You have found him. You had better come inside.
So it seems Yasuke's okay talking to him. Hasn't changed us to Noae or anything. I know we're both together.
You must forgive my servants.
Ah, that's interesting. You're at 3 hours. It took us 14 hours to unlock Yasuke. But then I do explore a lot, to be fair.
By my brother.
Your clan name. Your brother's Ise Sadoki, Mitsuhide's son-in-law.
I like the fact you see them both together in this. That's quite cool.
We've met. He's not very easy to forget.
Then you know what he has become. Though he was not always that way. We were once close.
How are you finding it so far, then, Stu?
Until he did this.
Sadaoki did that?
He poisoned me.
Oh, his brother poisoned
and when I
him.
was sick, he took control of our clan. Now he commands whatever Lord Mitsuhide bids. It has caused us shame and anger, as you saw.
You do not support Lord Mitsuhide?
Do you?
No, we don't support him, but you know.
Mitsuhide murdered my father. I will see him dead first.
Ah. Then we can speak plainly with each other.
You said there has been trouble with your brother?
Where is he?
Trouble upon trouble.
Need a location.
Sadaoki has joined a group under a secret name, led by Mitsuhide. Do you know it?
We do.
The Shimbakufu.
Yes. I thought I could reason with him. I sent letters persuading him to break with Mitsuhide.
If he is Shimbakufu, you cannot save him.
You may be right. But he is my brother. I had to try. But my messenger
There's been a lot
was
of cutscenes thus far.
outside Arashiyama. And Sadaoki's reply stolen.
I think they're there to just explain the story more than anything else, though, to be fair.
Your word. What if you are also Shimbakufu?
I think you need that. You need that story to make sense. That's the thing.
You will see that what I say is true.
And what of your brother then?
If he refuses my counsel, I will go with you to Yamazaki Castle to confront him.
We don't want to confront him. We just want to kill him.
It is my duty, but we will need help. I have an ally.
Okay, so for each of these, obviously, they're going to want us to do things before we can go and kill the person.
His name is Ujimasa, a good man. If you win his trust, he has knowledge that will help us.
Thank you. Understand that when we go to your brother, it will not be to reason with him.
I still hope it will not come to that.
Okay, we want to get the knowledge point while we're here, so we're going to swap to Noae just because it's easier to climb around with her. But I like the fact that when we go and see these people and to get information, it's both of them. Yeah, that's the thing, it's the story. They've got to explain the story as the new characters, don't they? So the Bad Brothers quest is complete. We finally found the temple. Multiple quests are now up there instead. 1000 XP. Cool. Okay, we are going to get the knowledge point from here, but before that, let's have a look. So what that mission now has opened up others. What's this over here? Junjiro? Oh, Junjiro wants us to relax by the campfire. So this mission here, he wants us to do two things. Find the messenger. Southeast of Arashiyama, he's on a bridge. And find Ujimasa. Southwestern hills of Meeting. He's at a temple there. So we need to go and find these two people. One is a letter from his brother. And one is his friend that may help us infiltrate the castle. He wasn't so expecting so much. No, I can see that. I can see that, to be fair. Before we go anywhere, obviously we can now change horse because we gained one previously. We gained a new trinket as well. We picked up for Noae when we was Yasuke. It's actually better than ours. We need to level up Noae's gear because she's level 13, but the gear isn't. Health goes up there. Adrenaline stays the same. Vulnerable damage instead of critical chance. To be fair, I think we'll just stick to the legendary trinket and upgrade it when we get a chance, to be fair. Also, as Noae, mastery points. She's got 6 to spend. And we've got level 3 unlocked for her, haven't we now? Heightened senses. Lightning kicks. Knocks down 2 close enemies and deal damage. Grab assassination we can do. Roll. That's Shinobi Assassin. Let's have a look at these. Reinforced blade. Ah, so we can now use the hidden blade on big enemies. We definitely want that. I think we'll save now for the next one there. Improved ground assassinations will be handy with her as well. Katana. Tidal wave can be chained 2 times. Eviscerate. Wow, that's quite cool. There are a few skills I think with her that we want to use sooner rather than later. I don't believe there is, as far as I'm aware, but I don't look into these things because I want to be as blind as possible. You don't remember that much? No, I suppose there might not be. To be fair, you might be right. There might not have been. Right, one of our knowledge points is up there. Where's the other one? We're looking for 2 lost pages here. I can only see 1 so far. Okay, let's head over there and get that one. This is why I wanted to be Noae, because it's a lot quicker to get these with her. Because she can climb a lot quicker and get up easier. Whereas Yasuke takes forever to get up to places. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there isn't, but I don't know exactly. To be fair. Right, we're looking for 1 more lost page here. Where are you? Is it there? Ah, there's our lost page over there. And that'll be the temple done. Oh no, you can skip them. It does make for double the story, especially when they're together, when they're talking to people as well. I like that interaction. It's quite cool. Okay, that is the temple complete, and that is a knowledge point gained as well. Yeah, I've always said the actual modern day bit is actually more important than the rest of it, because the modern day story is the bit that continues everything, and that's actually the whole point of the game is the modern day, whereas everything else is just filler for the modern day bit. I know a lot of people don't agree, but yeah, it's always been my opinion, to be fair. Okay, we did gain the mission at the hideout, didn't we? We are nearly out of time. Let's go to hideout and do this mission here, because I'm curious to see how this will work. Relaxing by the campfire. Plus we could do upgrading weapons and stuff for Noe anyway, to be fair. So let's fast travel back to the hideout. We haven't got time to do any more of that mission today. So hideout, upgrade Noe's weapons to 13. And then we'll go and do the campfire mission with Junjiro as well. And then that will be us just about our time, I think, after that. Okay. There's a couple of these conversation pieces. They're conversations, but you also just watch them interact more than conversation, to be fair. There's one over there. Blacksmith here. Saying he's better clay. Right, let's quickly upgrade her weapons, then we'll do this mission. Yeah, there might be present day at some point. Yeah, we're not aware of it, to be fair. So there might be. Okay, at the minute, we're not using a katana with her, are we? So I won't upgrade katanas, we don't have a legendary one. I'm only wanting to upgrade legendary gear. Anything else I don't think is worth upgrading. So we'll upgrade her Shinobi's Fury, the Tanto, to 13. There we go. Money and resources aren't that big a deal. As long as you're opening boxes, money and resources definitely aren't a big deal. We have got a Death Whisperer. We'll upgrade that to 13 as well. I think if we don't upgrade weapons to the current level she is, I think that's when we're going to struggle in fighting, because the enemy's level the same way you do. We do need a better headgear. I don't want to level up Epic I want to hold off for legendary. And same as armor, we do need some better armor. That's something we desperately need for her. Her trinket can also be upgraded to 13. Turn those two lacked. Yeah, no, I've always enjoyed the modern day, to be fair. The other thing we can do, actually, we did gain some new engravings as well. So the Tanto, we can change the armor damage and put it on something else if we gained others. We haven't, by the looks of things. I know we gained some new ones of these with Yasuke. So we can put one on a Death Whisperer here. Armor damage, armor piercing, affliction, damage. Everything else needs to be found. Let's do armor piercing. On the Death Whisperer. Trinket. Got armor piercing as is. And that's it for that. Okay, we're going to quickly go and do this quest. I know we're nearly out of time, but I want to go and do this quest. Just because it intrigues me. The fact we're all going to sit by a campfire. I'm curious how the story's going to play that out.
What's this? Sake?
Okay, let's sit down and see how this plays out. Mirage never knew because it was more of a spin-off. Yeah, I think it's because of the way Valhalla ended, to be fair.
Person leaves good sake out in the open.
Only a fool who has forgotten the cups. Tomiko gave me that bottle. We should celebrate.
This is what I wanted to see, how they interact with each other.
We must spill enemy blood together. The least we can do is raise a cup. Let us talk.
Because I think that's also the thing. When you're controlling one, the other's still with you. Hence the cutscenes where they're together talking to someone.
How about a game? We ask each other questions and have to respond with total honesty. If you don't, you drink.
This is going to end poorly for me.
Let's start light. Tell me a joke.
Why must samurai always battle one another? Because there is only one way for a samurai to get ahead. Ahead.
Very good.
I did not say it was a good joke. Now, my turn.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm already behind, so I might as well.
I don't want to spoil anything you haven't already seen. That's the only thing, Stu. But the animus is important by the sounds of things.
Something that makes you happy.
The smell of my auntie's stew. The way plum trees glow pink in the sunshine. My father's laugh. My turn. Where did you come from?
Far away. I was a child when they took us. But I remember it was warm.
Ah, so he was taken as a child.
Trees with tiny branches as if growing upside down. And big-hearted people with hair and eyes and skin like mine.
That sounds beautiful.
It was. I hope to see it again someday. Are we winning this game or losing? I cannot tell.
If the bottle's being emptied, we are winning.
Good morning.
It's always bad. You know it's been a good night when you wake up in when you wake up on top of a building and in a car. You know it's been a good night.
Why are you so loud?
Auntie Tomiko told me it was the best way to wake you after a night of sake.
Did you now?
Do you regret it? The wind that blew you here?
Only the hangover.
I like that. That was quite a nice little moment between the two of them when they're getting to know each other better. You know, these two strangers that have been brought together through different circumstances. It's quite nice to see that kind of movement together and how they're interacting with each other. Now, we are out of time, unfortunately, for today. That is 3.5 hours already done. It's disappeared very quickly. What have we achieved? Well, we unlocked Yasuke today. We can now use him as a playable character for the first time. We've also unlocked a couple of more side missions where we need to find some clan crests and some tea bowls. We also headed north looking for a character that we were trying to find some information from. We didn't manage to find them up north, but we did take down Hanazona Castle for the first time. And then we eventually worked out we were going the wrong way. The person was after was over this temple over here. And we spoke to them, and they've given us new objectives to do before we can take down the Fool, which is the next person on our list to take down. And we've now got some more missions with the people of Yamashiro to do as well. Yasuke's got personal missions to do, but not yet. He's not high enough level. And we still need to go looking for Yaya at some point as well. There is quite a lot of missions to do. There's quite a lot of things to keep an eye on. But I think we're getting there. All these different individual stories as well. The only thing that's confused me a little bit is this. So we happened upon a person all on his own, and we looked at him, and then we gained some rewards, and turns out it's a twisted tree. And if we spare them, we spared him and got rewards. This one says we need to assassinate. But we haven't really come across what we've got to do with them yet. Yeah, it sounds super loud, exactly. But yeah, that is where we're at. So let's give it a save and have a quick conversation before we finish. We've unlocked Yasuke for the first time. 15 hours and 53 minutes in as it stands. And as I say, quite a nice moment between the two of them, getting to know each other a bit better as well, which is always quite nice. Now, thank you very much, Kathy. Much appreciated. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, that is us for today. We are out of time. If you haven't seen the schedule for this week, there's a video on the channel, but also the community posts all the live stream times this week. And as voted for by you guys, we are doing Assassin's Creed Shadows all week, 5 days a week, in all our streams. So tomorrow we are live at 12 PM GMT for the afternoon stream for 3.5 hours as we continue on in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm looking forward to seeing how the story progresses, especially now they're now a duo as well. I think that's going to give us a different kind of element to it. It'll be interesting how we go. But a massive thank you to you guys for today. Thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow afternoon. Far Cry's DLC, the zombie DLC continues tomorrow morning as well. And that's it. Stu, thank you as always, much appreciated. Yeah, we're done. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.